where everybody knows your name. Laughter fills the air like a sweet refrain. Sit and share a story, but I drink or two. In this cozy bar, where dreams come true, where smiles and friends remain, and good times ease the pain. Here we go again.
Hello, hello, can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you let me know? Why, that'd be just swell. Ah, right, I thought there'd be things knackered. And do you know what there is? What have I done? What have I done? Get that off. Get that off. No, off. Off, yeah. Yes, buttons have been pressed, obviously. But ads, of course there's ads. Lady, you're putting my kids through college. You're not putting my kids through college at all. She's been. I've only got one kid. That's more than enough. Imagine having more than one kid. 4 o'clock in the morning, Dad. 5 o'clock in the morning, Dad. Cough. Yeah, anyway. Ow, owie. Are we all alright? Have you dried out yet, Vic? Have you dried out? If you're not been able to get in the live, don't worry, mate. Don't worry, mate. Holidays come before lives. Life's come before lives. Don't forget that. I come up with that earlier on. I'm delighted with it. Life's before lives. How's the cruise? Been all right? Been enjoying it? Did you get one with all the drinks package and everything? Speaking of which, blue, 0 alcohol as always. Great live stream it was. Do you know what it was? And there's something else I need to do now. Apart from level 3.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
It's there, well in Vic. Level 3. And also, that's our Vic's channel. I'm going to pin that to the top of the chat. Subscribe, watch the lives, especially fantastic, but give us some support from the community. We love our Vic, she's fantastic. Fantastic Vic, not Titan Vic. Your flip-flop's still wet. Have you tried natural yoghurt? Very poor, very poor. Yeah, it was great. And it's interesting as well because it's live, if you know what I mean. You can't control animals, so weird things can happen. They can jump through the fences and smash them to bits, or they can suddenly decide to have a Barry White on the grass. That's all part of the fun of it. If it was completely scripted, or it was just, here you go, this is this. I love watching airliners live, but there's not much is there apart from a plane taking off or one landing. There's no lunacy going on. I am all for the lunacy and whatnot. Are they the ones that you bought with Auntie Mandy's birthday money? Breaking up? Oh no, don't break up. I've got decent internet as well here. What's going on? Thought it might just be, no, it might be the weather. Might be the weather. I've got excellent connection on YouTube. What's Twitch saying? Excellent connection on Twitch as well. Sure, I don't know. I'm from Donegal. Red card. Red card. Not having that, Mandy. Not having that. We see, this is what happens. An in-joke on someone's stream transfers to someone else's stream. And then you get people in the chat and whatnot. Or just giving it one of them all the way through. It helps. Helps with engagement. The more chat that goes on in your live streams, the more YouTube will push it higher and higher up on the homepage. So of course, if you got all us chatting in there, talking shite, and doing silly things like red cards, it really helps. We love us. We love us. I am melting. I am melting. Saying that I am wearing dark colours. Well, not all dark colours. Got my blue shorts on again. I love them. They only arrived yesterday. I've had them on twice. because there's sound hanging around here. I was going to go out and record something in them. So I've had the same t-shirt and shorts on earlier on during the day. But I didn't get out and film them, so off they came. Shorts have stayed on them. Barnesy, how you doing, bud? Just on your way out? Oh, no worries, mate. Catch you later. You can hear about 1 in 5 words that I'm saying. I think most people are like that with Scousers though, aren't they? I understood hello followed by yeah. Don't know. Everything my end is saying that it's working all right. Very weird. Could be YouTube. They've been having a bit of a weird time of it lately, haven't they? The old YouTube. Loads of people have been having the channels taken off them. Starting to get a bit weird out there, you know. Got to watch out for this. Casper, how you doing? You've left and rejoined it much better now. That's what we like to see. Yeah, think of it as a blessing. Absolutely as a blessing. I don't have to listen to this dickhead going on and on. Yeah, loads of channels getting taken down. And apparently, I watched a video on this the other day. A lot of it is for reused content. Reaction channels getting taken down. Because there's no such thing as transformative content. If people on the other end of it say, I don't want my stuff being used, that is it. And if you get 3 strikes, you're out. So a load of these channels are just being taken to the cleaners. Bizarre. Bizarro. Don't you know, Louise, how you doing? How's things 38,000 feet up Mount Pendle? Have you got any sun up there? How are you? Are you alright? How are you in yourself? Are you okay? I could almost see Mount Pendle yesterday. I looked round. Blackpool was slightly hazy, but there was a massive, must be a huge window, like a hotel window or something, with the sunlight bouncing off it. So I could just about see Blackpool. And when I turned round, I could see the haze and just the snow-capped peak at the top of Mount Pendle. It's warm up there. Very warm, very warm. That'd be horrible on the yaks, won't it? Poor yaks. All those yaks and Sherpa. Red hot at the top of Mount. Normally it's freezing cold up there as well. With like typhoon, tornado, hurricane winds. And then there's Louise. Bikini'd up. Sunbathing. Clink, clink, clink with the glass. Letting the little Puerto Rican boy turn up with the new drinks. Refresh that, please. Everyone's got a small Puerto Rican boy, haven't they? No? Just me? Any need for that? It's supposed to be nice and quiet. Bellends. Have you been sending tunes to everybody? You went and sat outside. Nice out there. Nice. It has been lovely, hasn't it? I wanted to go out. I wanted to film something. I have left. Fuck's sake. I should have had another 2 videos out at least in the last 2 or 3 weeks. And I've not. I've got the stuff there. I've got the songs. I know in my head what I want to say about them. And I just haven't been asked at all. But there's been loads of lives, so, you know, potato, tomato. Same thing. How many feet above sea level am I? It's saying that I'm 5 metres above. Despite the fact that I live at sea level. This can't possibly be 5 metres higher than sea. Maybe-ish. I don't know, maybe. Can't be far off you. I'm actually, I should be at sea level. I'm on a seaside town. But I suppose the sea is in that direction and there are a couple of streets where it goes up slightly. There's no way it's 5 metres, not a chance, man. But it's way below 100 feet, way below 34 metres. Proper seaside town. Nobody serving, could do with a drink. Yes, well volunteered, Mandy. You haven't been on there for a while, so balls to you, you can go on. See how long it is? I can't remember where you're at and the light's bouncing off this. The Welsh flag, of course it's the Welsh flag. What are we having? Come on, Mandy. Get behind there, get serving. You were thinking me. Too late. The rest of the chat was thinking you. Get your ass behind there. The levelling up thing happens is... do you know what? I'm not sure. I think it's connected to the channel. So if I've got Botrix on my channel, every time I do a live, whether it's a Wednesday or Sunday scheduled one, or if I do it via the Ninja, it's still Botrix kicks in. Botrix is just... Do you know what? I'm going to see if I can show you this. No. It's a website, and you connect your YouTube channel to it, and then it does stuff for you, if you know what I mean. There you go. That's Botrix. It's just a website. And what you do, connect your YouTube to it, and then you can start doing... It does levels and points, so the more you talk, the more points you get. What's happened to this bloody thing? Play, you stupid bastard. And it's something to get people invested into the chat. Because as much as people on here say, I'm not interested in the levels. Oh, Mandy, look at that.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
It's there, level 45, bloody hell. Yeah, those who say they're not interested in levelling up seem to be very, very disappointed when they don't level up for a while. So it looks like they are interested, get invested in it. Try to connect to it for your next live. It's worth doing because it also, you can put timers in where you'll see, well, you might see after an hour, Jeff normally puts a little message up for me. So you can put timed messages in, and as many as you want. So if you want it every 10 minutes to say, please give money to the RSPCA, please subscribe to this, please watch this, you can do. Pina colada. Do you like getting caught in the rain? You level up on very special occasions. Louise, you do. But it's better when you level up as well. It means more. This means more. Go you. Indeed, Mandy. The ridiculous amount of hours people have spent watching me. I wouldn't watch me, and I'm me. You don't know if you can do an hour. You've just done an hour and 20 odd minutes, an hour and a half, haven't you? If not more. You can. You're a natural at it as well, Vic. I wasn't. I mean, I'm a natural show-off, obviously. But I have had a stroke. So when I first started doing this, I had to write down bullet points. And I thought to myself, I need to have things to talk about. And I was dead nervous and, oh, what am I going to say? What am I going to do? What happens if nobody talks? Bollocks. After the first or second time I did it was like, I don't need that. I don't need that. I can sit here and say very little and they will just talk amongst themselves anyway. At which point I will respond to what's on there. I didn't think I had the energy to do it. And now I'm doing 3 hours every stream. It's once you get into it, which by the looks of it you are, once you get into it and it's into your blood, it's into you. Now I mean blood. Where are we? A beer for our Louise. Do you want to play it with that, love? That's actually a picture of our Louise, that, by the way. Isn't she a hottie? Actual picture. You want a choc and tea? Yeah? Right. There's a new choc and tea in town. Milk chocolate, white chocolate, coffee liqueur and dark chocolate. And the spoon, man. It's always the spoon, man. Spoon, man. 10 minutes till sundown. I think we've got... It'll be 9 o'clock tonight. I am going to check this right now, right this second. I think today might be the first day where it goes over 9 o'clock. Come on, where are you? No, not Tuesday, you absolute thoroughbred bellend. 9 o'clock today, 9 o'clock the first time in 2025. Sunset has been at 9 or later. That's a milestone. That is a milestone. It was all the talk of pineapples. Be careful with pineapples, by the way. You know what pineapples symbolise, don't you? Eh? Don't you? Especially upside down ones. For those who don't know, it's a sign that you're a swinger. Be careful. If you go shopping and you put stuff in your basket, put the pineapple at the bottom and cover it with all kinds of other stuff. Otherwise, lots of fellas called Chad will be following you around. Chad and Tab and people like that. I couldn't help noticing your pineapple. What? Well done on being hot, Louise. It's down to the sunburn. It's not. Hotness comes from within, obviously. It's customary to, yeah, 'tis customary. I would have to read that 3 or 4 times. Did she mean it? No, it's not. 'Tis customary to tip serving wench. Arr. Don't know why pirates getting involved. Yeah, it's nothing to do with the sunburn. Nothing to do with the sunburn. Comes from within. Deep within. There is a fire within you. Oh, there's a fucking fire in this room by the feel of it. Oh, there's always something. There's always something. There is always something. Give us a sec. I'm going to have to light the tree, aren't I? I know it's not Christmas. But the tree's got to be on. On Tuesday, technically, is when the bright nights start in Southport. Due to your calculations, the bright at the moment, it's lovely. Really, really lovely. And I need to get out at some point this week. I was out golden hour yesterday. Blue hour. Oh, man. Blue hour in Southport has to be seen to be believed. I have got a couple of videos, haven't I, where I was filming during blue hour at the Marine Lake. I had the Marine Lake behind me and I had my Osmo Pocket 3 stuck to a lamppost. Just stunning. Absolutely stunning it was. Yes, to tip the bar wench, the serving wench, sorry, full name, just throw the dollar bill, y'all. You'll know how to do that in Vegas, won't you? Just slip a fin into the G-string, obviously. Will you get actual little pineapples or are they just palm trees? It looks very pineapple-y, doesn't it? Or is that to confuse people? Very strange. Ends on the 20th of July. And then we're into winter. The night technically starts when the sun gets below minus 18 degrees. And there it's from the 5th of May till the 6th of August. All right. Sure, I wouldn't know. I'm from Donegal. You were going to ask but didn't like to ask. There you go. That's a proper tip, that. No coins. Slipping a note in. We like to see it. We love to see it. Too many asks. You're blaming Jeff. It's always Jeff anyway. If in doubt, blame Jeff. That's where he came from. At your uncle's place, it's from early April till early September. I never used to really like summer too much. I was more of a spring or autumn kind of dude. I'm starting to enjoy summer a lot more, just because I can get out. When I'm trying to get my walks in, it's a lot easier when it's warmer, and it's a lot easier when the beach is a little bit warmer as well. Although it's not empty during the winter by any stretch of the imagination. Oh, Mandy, I didn't piggly ding you. I'm going to have to give you a piggly ding, late one, but there you go. So you're doing a long shift. Tough shit. Jeff is your new expletive replacement. It works well, doesn't it? Mother Jeffing Mother Jeffers. Up to no Jeffing good. Works perfectly. Yeah, if you say you're Jeffing Jeff, you can read it however you like. Works perfectly. We know what it means. Get to Jeff, will you? Get to Jeff. But it's funny how he started off. Just as anything that went wrong, blame it on Jeff. And now all of a sudden he's beloved by all the lovely ladies. Doof, how you doing? We're just woken up and it's raining. What? Oh, haven't you got bad weather coming? South Wales and the Midlands apparently have got pretty heavy rain coming. Whereas we've just got glorious sunshine. Viva is Vic, by the way, Casper. Your mum's friend lives in Arizona. Showed pictures of a garden, basically with sand, palm trees and a pool. What more can you ask for? You'd struggle, I think, wouldn't you? You'd struggle to get grass over there to grow on a consistent basis with that amount of heat. And especially if you've got a short water supply. Which is why we're quite lucky, even though people think we're not. We do get lots of sun. We actually do. But we get loads of rain as well. Which means everywhere's green. Gorgeous, lush island. The Emerald Isle. It gets called that for a reason. Doofia is in Worcester. That's for any of our American friends. That's Worcester. Where Worcestershire sauce comes from. Worcestershire sauce. Repeat after me. Worcestershire sauce. From Worcester. Which is not Leicester. Or Bicester. You thought Jeff is what you called your... You can do. You can call anything Jeff. Thunderstorms predicted. And it's supposed to be bad as well, isn't it? I mean, proper bad. It's in a desert on the latitude of the Middle Sahara. Again, I don't think... People don't realise. I don't think many people have got a globe anymore. More people need a globe in the house. Because when you look at, as you say, the likes of Arizona, Nevada, Southern California, Texas, Alabama, all these stuff that are on the south as well. But it's just in America, isn't it? Yeah, but America is Canada down to fucking Mexico. There's a lot of space in there and a lot of lines of latitude. So some of them are ridiculously close to, well, Florida especially. You're getting towards the equator going down that way, aren't you? Cuba, equator. Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Japan. That's the way it works. And again, England, UK, Wales, Ireland. We're on the, well, Liverpool's on the same line of latitude as Newfoundland in Canada. Or Newfoundland, depending on what you call it. We're that far away from the Arctic Circle. Well, on a globe we are anyway. But it's mad, isn't it? And when you think as well, isn't the world is a mad place, and I mean a genuinely mad place. A fact I'm going to tell you now, which is a fact for a fact, and I know it's a fact for a fact. Brazil is a big country. So much so that the eastern border of Brazil, which is on the coast, is closer to Africa than it is to its western border. That's how wide Brazil is. That side is closer to Africa than it is to the end of Brazil. The world has gone mad. Where's your sister sauce? It's good stuff, that Worcestershire sauce as well. Toronto is as far south as Northern California. See what, mother? For an autistic person like you, rain after a hot day is just perfect. And also, because we get the petrichor as well, don't we? That gorgeous smell that you get when it hasn't rained for a while. That chemical that comes up. Oh, man. It's glorious. Miami and Gran Canaria is the same latitude. Yeah, and Gran Canaria is very, very close to Africa as well. The whole of the Canaries are. I need a globe drinks cabinet. I do. Find me one, Mandy. Find me one, go on. Not an expensive one, no. That'll go there, won't it? And I can have me little bottles of beer in there, and then cheers to everyone. There you go. What a great idea. You are the ideas person. Southern Brazil is further from northern Brazil than northern Brazil is from Toronto. It is a mad place, isn't it? The world. The same as the Billy Connolly thing that he mentioned when he was at a dinner somewhere. And the fella kept saying, I know you, I know all that stuff. He said, I've got a question for you. If you took Norway and pulled it up from its northernmost point and tipped it onto its southernmost point and let it fall, whereabouts on the globe would it fall? And he's thinking south of France, this, that and the other. Morocco. So if you let Norway come up and then fall, it would land in Morocco. It's mad. Timbuktu is a real place, and not a lot of people thought that until you see it. It's like, what? Isn't that one of those made up places in like 1001 and Arabian Nights or something mad? It's not, it's actually real. And then it starts begging questions, doesn't it? Ulaanbaatar is a real place as well. What do they sing in Tipperary? Where's it a long place to? Or do they just sing it's a short way through here? I don't know. Where's it? Ali, your feet are killing you. She's around somewhere. It's in Mali, it is. You've got Mali. Mali and me. Real place. Just doesn't sound real. Mind you, loads of places wouldn't sound real, would they? I suppose someone in Mali, someone sat in Timbuktu, are going, what? So there's a place called Southport, which is in the north, and isn't a port, yeah. You've got Northampton, which is further south than Southport, yeah. It mecca no science. Botswana special Top Gear is on BBC Two right now. All right. Apparently the trio want their ashes spread there. I am not surprised. That looked to be the kind of place where they were having such an amazing adventure, and it's where it started that massive era of Top Gear, of the specials, wasn't it? That was the very first one. Vic, phone's about to die. No worries. Just nice seeing you as always. Viva Pause Vegas is Vic, by the way. The link to her channel is pinned at the top of the chat. Make sure you follow and subscribe and watch and all that good stuff. Otherwise, you'll be missing out on some incredible shizzle. Literally incredible shizzle. That Botswana special was fantastic. I love the idea of doing something like that. But you would need a proper full-on BBC or Amazon crew with you. Loads of spares, 4 or 5 trucks full of tyres and mechanics with you. But it'd be amazing, wouldn't it? That'd be something to do if the lottery ever came in, rather than just living in a big house and sitting on the side of the pool all day. Go and hire a load of people. Not to remake Top Gear, but just to get a couple of your mates driving around somewhere with a load of people behind you. Local fixers. The lot of it be fantastic. And then film it and put it on YouTube, because for all eternity you can show your kids. That's where I went. Oh, hang on, what have you got? How expensive is this? Come on. £100. That's not too bad actually, that is it? A wanna for one of these. Have a look at this. How boss is that? A one for one of them. Oh, I'm tempted. I am tempted. Sorely tempted. Mandy, you temptress. Mandy's a pain in the arse, by the way, everyone. She has this habit of knowing the kind of stuff that I would really, really dearly like to buy and sending me links to them. Hence, we have a lighthouse. We didn't need a lighthouse, but we've got a lighthouse because she knows full well. She sends me a lighthouse that lights up and is also a Bluetooth speaker. I'm buying the bastard. That was the cheapest, the rest of 300. That's not bad going, I like it. That looks good. Good value for 100 quid, that, doesn't it? Quite like that. Ali Alio, good evening. You're not late. Turning up is just fine. It's not a problem. And the tree. Oh, yeah, the tree. Which is also a magic number, apparently. But to be fair, I think the background looks really nice and chilled, which includes the tree and the lighthouse. So, Mandy, thank you for that. Right, you think it's all to do with the Americans trying to eat healthier? Nuts and all that. It was on the classic American thing of not understanding the local language. Inuits, in nuts. It probably is, you know. Wouldn't surprise me. Would not surprise me. And in about 20 years' time, Eskimos will have 400 words for hamburger. Guaranteed, man. Ali, stick your hand up. Ali, stick your hand up. Ali, stick your hand up. Stick your hand up, Ali. Actually, no, don't stick your hand up, Ali. We didn't get a piggly ding. All right, fair enough. Mandy's desperate. She has actually. You've been on for quite a while, haven't you? All right, I will take you off. Mandy is off. I'm going to reset the piggly ding. There you go. Nick made me save. No, the chat made you save. Don't make me call you the A word, Mandy. Vic's recharging her phone at the moment. Yes, and also letting it cool down, seeing as though it melted earlier on. I am not surprised. She is in the desert. Do you know what I mean? We'll have to ask her, has she been through the desert on a horse with no name? I always felt sorry for that horse. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. The horse was probably sat there thinking, my name's Bob. Ignorant pricks. But there you go. That's America for you.
Very poor. Very poor indeed.
Very poor indeed, because the band was called America. Before anyone starts getting themselves in a knot. You know what I mean? Did any more crazies turn up? Only Thomas, which sounds very much like a niche website. Very niche. You haven't turned up because you've been asleep, doof. Oh, you will have loved it though. It's gorgeous, man. Ruby doing absolute proper full-on lunatic jumps into the pool. Jack being massive. Hannah, of course, always reminds me of a 1930s Hollywood starlet. You know, one of those ones with the blonde curly hair. A bit like a blonde Victoria Lake, that kind of thing. It was just cool, too cool for school. Shout your drinks out. Shout your drinks out. Our Ali's behind the bar, lad. Go ahead. Do if you are a good kind of crazy. You are indeed. We love good crazy. You give good crazy. Yes. Ali Alio. Thank you for joining Vic's Live and moderating as well. Spanners are banners, remember that. Spanners are banners. If anyone says something dodgy, get in there. We have to protect our Vic. We have to protect everyone who's streaming, to be honest with you. Because there are some crazies out there. I mean, I'm alright. Attractive young ladies attract lunatics. Whereas old male lunatics just attract more lunatics. which I like. You're my kind of lunatics. Read that as goof instead of good. I'd work both ways with that. Did you miss something about horses? Nay, lass, nay, lass. Oh.
Very poor. Very poor indeed.
Very poor indeed. Very poor indeed. In fact, no nuts grow in Greenland as they barely have trees. And the trees they do have are pines. Right. Obviously they have to be because deciduous trees can't survive in that kind of weather. Pine trees can because they have pine resin in them. That stops them from dying out. She has a little black dot on her chest and you nearly called her Marilyn. Ah, little beauty spot. She does remind me of a proper full-on starlet. There's a Marilyn-esque quality to our Hannah. She knows, doesn't she? You can tell just by the way she walks. Just struts. The cameras are on me, darling, that kind of thing. Definitely. Have to rewatch it at some stage. You should. Oh, Ali, I have got pictures. Where are we? The feckin' sky, right? You're going to have to tell me what you can and cannot see in this picture. What can you see? Is there anything that jumps out at you? Because there was for me. Can you see anything in the sky? Let me know in the chat. Can you spot anything? Turtle air, absolutely turtle air. The northernmost point of the land in the world is an island off the Greenlandic northern coast called Café Klubben, which means Coffee Club Island, which is marvellous. No nuts grow in Greenland. Then how do Greenlanders reproduce? With great difficulty. Somebody reaching. Is that on the right hand side? I thought it looked like someone playing pool or snooker. But also it looks like someone swimming as well, doesn't it? Go ahead, Ali. Say what you see. See what you see. Swimming, there you go. I thought that as well, but it looks very pool to me. Playing pool, swimming pool, there you go. It's connected. You see a face. Do you see a face at the window? Also see a horse or a unicorn. His head to the top left. Big chest underneath it. Maybe even a tail where the pool player's arm is. Yeah, there is a face definitely to the left. Below the horse's head, there's a proper... It actually looks like someone I know as well. And I can't think who. Maybe it's that German girl, Claudia.
Very poor. Very poor indeed.
That was disgraceful. I do apologise for that. That was an awful, awful joke. Why would you say something like that? Claudia. Jesus, man. Awful behaviour. Sure, you hadn't copped it till this morning. But there it is. Isn't that fancy? What a gorgeous looking sky that is. No matter what's happening, that is a gorgeous looking sky. Yeah, once you see the face, you can't not see it. It's there. It's looking at you. It's looking at you like someone looking through your window at 3 o'clock in the morning. Just saying. Yeah. It's freaking me out now. Bonjour, Donald, ça va? I was going to say mon ami, but they don't even say that there, do they? Apparently that's a faux pas. And tonight's sky looks like rain in the clouds. We don't really have many clouds. There's a few up there. And there's 2 birds on the roof opposite. They seem to be having great fun together. Sorting each other's feathers out. Very nice. And how are you, Not even going to get involved in that. Gaelic languages, man. They just won't go into my head. Everything else does. Just won't go in. Looks like the Green Goblin, but grey, white, blue. Ooh, yeah. There's a shite. Someone sleeping with someone's wife and there's someone sleeping with a head. Thought ahead. Oh, what's this? Is this more alley action? It is. We have more alley action. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. I don't mind that. I think there's a certain kind of quality to the light when you get clouds like that. Hard to explain, but there's a certain kind of quality to the light. You know, your uncle, when he first came to Greenland, he didn't understand why it was so offensive to say no to lay with someone's wife, but it's a very ingrained culture thing in Greece, is it? What? Jackie Lewis, what about you? Are you alright? It's not offensive, it's just a culture thing. That's the thing, isn't it? About travelling the world, especially. There's so many different cultures. I wasn't going to say weird. It's not weird. It's just different. There's so many different cultures that we just don't know what's acceptable in different places. You know what I mean? Like, but it's nice. Just like this. I do have dolphin-friendly Earl Grey in a thermos because I'm worth it for later. Still no sponsorship, you vicious pack of bastards. Nobody thirsty. Everybody's thirsty. Come on. Get your drinks orders in, man. Get your drinks orders into our Ali-Ali-O. It's not even a morning, Jackie, is it? It's a hello, Jackie. I thought you'd posh you up a little bit. Sounds painful. A beer for Louise. Do you want to flirt with that, love? That's an actual picture of our Louise, that, by the way. 38,000 feet up Mount Pendle. At some point, someone's going to believe every word I say, aren't they? I doubt it, but they might do. The Greenlanders, you know, are very warm and sweet people. There's about 20,000 Greenlanders in Denmark. They sound very, very, I don't know, community spirited. A lot of very, very northern people do. By north, I don't mean like the Gallagher brothers, I mean proper north, Arctic Circle north. Yeah, besides the 57,000 in the actual Greenland. A Jinxie jungle juice cocktail and a cork for the dog. The Jinxie jungle juice. Where's the poster for this one? It'll come up in a second, won't it? Peach, pineapple, strawberry, raspberry, rosé, or rose, depending on where you're from, and apricot, or apricot, depending on where you're from. Cork for the dog. Is that normal cork or diet cork? Take a lot of effort to posh you up. Absolutely impossible to posh you up, Jackie Lewis. J-Lou. Are you on a huache? Doesn't that look incredible? Look at it. Just look at it. Wouldn't you just? Would you not just? Glorious, glorious stuff. Fantastic tune on the Al Juki there as well. Lotus Eaters, first picture of you. Good Liverpool band. Got to start some. Yeah, I've got to start somewhere. You start off with Jacqueline and we'll work down from there. I'm fucking posh, so I am. Where's the cork going? I think we know where it's from, yeah. You're broke until Thursday. Can you open a tab? Of course you can. Never mind the tab, it's on the house, there you go. Not change the staff ID then. What? What have I not done, Mandy? Write it down for me. I am confused. I've had a long week. It's been a long week, this. It's Sunday. I know the week hasn't really started yet, but it's been a long week. Front or back hole? His back hole. Volume outside into the garden. Wood. Not the first time you said that, is it? Jackie Lewis. One of your mates has got a Greenlandic mother and a Danish dad. Loves how women expect an Asian wiener but gets a full-on Viking willy. Right. So it's not that cold. What's the Greenlandic for built? He's built. Oh, yeah. I thought I was cartoonifying things. Yes and no. Shut up. When I thought about doing it, ChatGPT was not playing ball. And then when it did start working, I was doing other things. Then I ran out of credits. So before I knew where I was. So it might happen this week, maybe. He also hates winter and fish. That's not a good place to be living, is it? Greenland. Or even Denmark, to be honest with you, if you're not into cold and fish. The whole of Northern Europe is not good to be living if you're not into cold and fish. Europe? Does the whole of Europe eat fish? They do, don't they? Mediterraneans eat loads of it, which is why they're really healthy, apparently. I don't know. I'm not convinced. Willy is Willy, is it not? Fair play, it is. Is that like the female version of every hole's a goal? Is that what that is? Willy is Willy, is it not? Quite Shakespearean, that, isn't it? What are you doing with that man? Oh, Willy is Willy, is it not? Would that it were not. How's Betty? Chat Thingy is unpredictable. Chat Thingy is absolutely incredible. As our Jackie Lewis will tell you, some of the pictures that has been done for Jackie and the fam look amazing. They really do. I'm quite happy with the stuff that appeared on my channel as well. Despite the fact that he tried to make me look like fucking Rafa Benitez in one of them. Pricks. But it's good for stuff like that anyway. Ali Alio, you don't eat much fish if you're honest. I don't either, which is strange considering we both come from islands surrounded by water, which I know islands normally are, aren't they? But surrounded by not only water, but loads of David Nish, loads of Lillian Gish everywhere. Betty's doing okay. She's been sunbathing all day, making the most of it. You need to. Maybe it's slightly colder at night, but with less beetles and oasis. That's what you think. You go to Greenland, you go to northern Canada, you go to northern Russia. They're all inside the Arctic Circle. Boundaries have gone. Nobody's from any country. They're all just from the Arctic Circle. They've got the wireless on. They're playing loads of Beatles and Oasis. Because obviously Oasis love coats as well, don't they? Liam will be wearing one of those coats that you have to be sewn into. He'll be wearing one of those soon. Mark my word. Show your family one. I will do that. I thought it was a fantastic pic. It's quite handy for doing that. I now have to go 6,000 miles back. I have too many photos and videos on this. I need to sort my next my upgrade out. Right. I'll show you the original first. I think this is fantastic, by the way. This is a great picture anyway. I think it's a lovely, lovely family photo there. Keep that in your head. Keep that in your head. And that's what it came up with. Isn't that superb? Don't you just love that? Don't you? Don't you love that? Vic, you're off. No worries, no worries. Back soon. Missing you already. That's the American thing, isn't it? Missing you already. Try to teach Chat Thingy to do your animations for you. After 3 weeks he gave up. Because it's not really an animation type of thing, is it? It will be eventually. Will be. Checked up on it, and the average Brit doesn't eat more salt than Danes, and we don't pray to the fish gods in the birch forest. Wrong, you do. You definitely pray to the fish gods. I've seen it. I've seen it on the TV. Sir David Attenborough. And if he says it, it must be true. That's fucking deadly. So it is. Isn't it fantastic? And also, we have another one, which I think is another piece of fantasticism. We all know our Tomash. We all know that he has Domingos Duarte, el gato más guapo del mundo, his cat. And we all know hairy knitted ninja potatoes. Well, you see, that's what you get when you put the two of them together. A handsome cat and a very scared looking ninja potato in the background. And then that's what ChatGPT made of it, which I think is absolutely incredible. Isn't that so good? Would you not watch that cartoon? I would. Look at him. The ninja potato actually looks terrified. And then Domingo, what the hell is going on here? Bloody beautiful. Bloody beautiful. There you go. So AI is a bit weird at times, but it is really good, I think. You said you'd try again when it's Pick GPT. There's loads of different AI stuff that you can do as well. Loads of them. But they're getting greedy at the moment. They're all charging loads of money. And you know what's even worse than that? I tried to do some cheekbones Jeff stuff. And one of the apps that I tried to put in, I just put handsome blue devil stripped to the waist or shirtless, and it come back. You can't make that because it's against our terms of service. However, if you would like to upgrade, you can then start making adult material. You can fuck right off. As much as I love you, lovely ladies, I am not paying money to make Jeff porn. Not happening. But why? Why make that a thing that you can possibly do and then put it behind a paywall? Who's going to be doing this kind of weird shit? Not happy with it. Not happy. Just out of Marks and Spencer's chocolate ganache pudding. It's a day out of date. No, it won't be. Just eat it. Does it say use by or best before? Use by, bin. Best before, wire into it. The cat's eyes are fantastic, aren't they? I love them. Captions needed for the pic. There were captions on the pic. Somewhere. Does it smell and look okay? Personal question, nah. Have you tried natural yogurt on it? Yeah, try a bit. If it tastes funny, volley it out the back door. Domingo looks fantastic. He looks proper spooked as well, doesn't he? Imagine anybody who is coming face to face with a hairy knitted ninja potato would be. Yeah, best before or used by. One day wouldn't make that much of a difference, just be careful. But yeah, there's a massive difference between used by and best before. You're visiting family in Sweden next month. You do a sunrise video as the sun will rise. Oh, right. Make sure you do, and then I will upload it onto OBS so we can actually see it. Worries you that certain sick individuals will use it for terrible reasons. Jackie, just go on. Tell me straight. You mean me, don't you? Don't you? You mean me. Don't be hiding your light under a Gary bushel. You meant me, didn't you? Disgraceful behaviour. You sent a picture from Donald that was taken the other evening. I'm going to put that on the screen now. And apparently Jackie would eat doof. Look at that, man. Look at that. Do you know what that looks like? With them lights and the mountain in the background, and that looks like Area 51. That looks like something's just landed. Martians have landed. What a beautiful picture. Bloody beautiful. Bloody beautiful. Isn't that fantastic? Does that not look like Arizona or somewhere? Definitely. Ask our Vic. That's what it looks like. Food manufacturers, they are very overly cautious, they are, because they have to be. So they always play on the side of, can we get sued, yes or no? Don't use your face. As if I would. Shit. Delete, 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 delete. Yes, Jackie, you would eat anything. Definitely. Does it involve chocolate? Yes. I don't give a shit about the date. In fact, if you get a date on something that's chocolate and write over it with permanent marker, it's all healthy, it's all sound. 4 o'clock in the morning. Marvellous. Looks lovely. Mandy, yeah, you probably leave it in the fridge and chuck it after a month. Mandy's still got chocolates from Christmas 2023. But that's why she looks like that. Not like this rotund heft of a man. I need to lose some of this weight. Not much, just a little bit. Take the edge off my knees. See, I'm down to below 15 stone now, so Jean-Jus crossed, we're all right. There's a 4 in the morning. There is, Louise, there's a 4 in the morning. Being a middle-aged man, I will tell you there's definitely a 4 o'clock in the morning. That is the time when I'm either out going for a dad piss or out as taxi dad. Dad, I know it's 4 o'clock in the morning and I didn't say we were going out, but any chance you can pick us up? Bellend on toast indeed, Jeff. Well said. Just got a message from you, Mandy. Isn't that a song by the Specials? A message from you, Mandy. A message to you. That's Rudy, isn't it? Do. You look like you got a fierce thirst on you. It's time for tea. It is. And we're having a bucket of tea. Not just a little bit. What the Kentucky Fried Fuck is going on out there? Oh, it's a plane. It's the plane, boss. It's the plane. There's your bucket of tea. I want to find out what that plane is. I bet you this is a DHL from Nottingham to JFK or something, isn't it? No, it's not. Manchester to Belfast. They don't normally sound that loud. Lad, not having it. That was so loud. You're usually getting up just after 4 o'clock. We know that. Because you're normally falling asleep at about 2 minutes past 9, aren't you, normally? Morning, Jackie. Red tea. Won't ask whose neck you were biting. Ooh, shots fired, shots fired. I'm a better dad than so many others. I am. I'm a fantastic dad. I'm not really. But I do try and make her laugh. I try and look after her as much as possible. And everyone that says, oh, I'm sick of me kids phoning me up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning asking for lifts. This is bonus time. She doesn't live with me. She hasn't lived with me since she was 1 year of age. She's lived with her mum, so I've seen her every weekend. Not every third weekend or 2 out of 3 weekends. Every weekend without fail. But I get extra time, so I'm delighted. Can we drop your mates off? Does that mean an extra half hour? Yep, sound, let's go. Where are we dropping them? Please say Cardiff. Please say Glasgow. No. It's very warm tonight. It is, isn't it? I thought people were using Velcro earlier on. It wasn't. It was me when I stood up. It was my ball bag peeling off my thighs. Thought you hadn't sent a message since my sunset link. I forgot to post Vic's link in my sunset. I need to find a way of automatically doing that. Many apologies for the inconvenience, Vic. Your day it was Shanks's pony. Shankill Road pony, more like it. Usually clouds dampen the sound. They do, don't they? But that tonight, there's a plane that goes over here pretty much every night, and it's DHL cargo plane, Nottingham I think it goes from, or East Midlands Airport, one or the other, and it flies to JFK or Philadelphia, one or the other. I think it might be two planes. Absolutely, because it's late, it's about 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, the noise is incredible. Just off it goes. I'm determined one day with a super duper camera or lens to try and get a copy of it. Tom, can you hear us? Morning, family, what a super day. I take it that's Jeff, have you been watching 1980s Channel 4 comedy? Absolutely. That's a line from Absolutely, by the way. It's about alive, Mandy. It's about alive. Very nice image, correct. Peeling him off me knee. No. Inner thighs, man. Your dad was terrible. You didn't see him every weekend. You saw him over 6 months if you gave a shit and didn't forget. Terrible, isn't it? Any news on the Wigan Hospital? It is still there. I've not checked for a few days. Actually, you've just reminded me. My NHS app was playing the Silly Beggars t'other day. I ordered more stuff. I need more stuff. I need to go to the Piggly Ding next. View and manage prescriptions. My approved one. No. It might be done on Monday. I need to go and pick some stuff up. Right. I see a pink hand in the air, waving it like she just don't care. Jinxie, get behind that bar, girl. Yeah, not heard anything yet. It's going to take a while to come through, I think. They said it could take 25 weeks. There's no other messages. No, it's going to take a while. Happy United States Mother's Day to all the sexy ladies in the chat, all the lovely ladies. How you doing, Joey? You okay, mate? Lovely to see you in Vic's live earlier as well. Thank you very much for that. She's a good now, Vic, and she needs as much help as possible, as much support. Yes, even those of you who are godmammies, and also to all the men out there who are mum and dad, because there's plenty of them as well. Same as there's loads of mums who are mum and dad when they're left on their own and have to sort it out for themselves. Fair play to any single parent. They're amazing. It's not United States Mother's Day, it's a worldwide thing. Does it mean then that it's only the UK that has a different Mother's Day? Ours is in, when was it? Was it May or June or something? That was your dear mother's name. You always have a soft spot in your heart for girls with that name. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Just look, you sent that days ago. You did indeed, obviously. Fair mums and people who act like a mum. All lovely women. All the lovely ladies. Without them, we wouldn't be here after all, would we? Doing well, good. Did you get your noodles? Did you? What? Oh, noodles, man. I haven't had noodles in a while. I used to love them. I used to all eat them in work. Coca noodles. Fairly cheap brand, but the best noodles out there. Gorgeous, man. We used to go and buy boxes of the stuff from Matters on Bold Street in Liverpool. Anyone who was skint coming up to the last week before payday would all be eating the noodles. We shared them out between people. The Lovely Girl competition is starting next weekend. I absolutely love that episode. Father Ted. Man. We went to the bar and got a burger. Kids' bill was $80 after you tipped. $40 per kid. It's worth it though, isn't it? Always worth it for your kids. And it's worth it when that's all they want. When they start wanting cars and stuff like that. When the 40 quid per kid goes to like £4,000 per kid. That's when it's a ball ache. Moon just poked up. It's 99% full. It looked full yesterday. We still have a gorgeous peach looking sky over there. We've got bubble tea and appetizer too. Very nice. Is it dark over there, Casper, is it? It's lovely here. The birds are singing. The birds love it. Speaking of birds, where's my life list? I caught my first rare bird yesterday. My first rare bird on the mailing app. A missel thrush. They used to be so popular when I was a kid. There was loads of them. Apparently now they're fairly rare. So it's nice. So it is. Pretty looking things as well. I'm going to put this on the screen actually. Looks grand, so it does. I know the top of it's cut off, but you know, that's how we roll. It is worth it, especially since the kids don't really cost you much compared to other kids. They don't drink and smoke, so it's a lot to save money. It's sad, do you know what? It's sound having kids like that, isn't it? My daughter's not remotely greedy and never has been. Which means I'm quite happy. If she wants a little bit of extra, I'm quite happy to spend it on it because she never asked for anything at all. Like for a birthday the other year, what kind of budget have I got? And it wasn't even much. It was like 250 quid or something. And she almost collapsed. That much? I went, yeah. I've got it. I've got it to spare. You can have it. If I've ever got any spare, she can have it. Are you sure? Are you sure? Yeah, sound, I've got it. Have it. Go and spend it. Oh, at Christmas, I was going to ask for a guitar, but it's like 450 quid. With sound, you can have it. Not asked. Are you going to play with this guitar like most days? Yeah. Are you going to love it? You're going to clean it? You're going to look after it? Yeah. Sound, I'm going to buy you the guitar. Not dark at all, sun just set, so it's that lovely. You're getting to blue hour, man. It's fantastic. Mother's Day's March 15th. 15 and 16 is a great age, isn't it? Because they're basically adults, but also they've still got that little bit of joie de vivre about them. I like that. And also, kids of that age have still got a little bit of energy left. Work hasn't taken it out of them completely. Yet. It won't be proper dark till mid-August. Or is it about 10:30 or something? Pitch pissing black here. Joey's a legend, he is, mate, he is. Absolutely. What's bubble tea? Also known as boba tea, is a popular Taiwanese drink. Originated in Taichung in 1980s. Cold, frothy beverage typically made with a tea base. Do we need to get this? Does this need to be added to the Bear's Paws menu? We could do that, couldn't we? Jackie's got thrush. Thought so. Yeah, let them get whatever they want for the most part. Jimmy's every game system known to man that you can. Yeah, I love stuff like that. If you've got it, you can share it with them, and especially if kids aren't taking the piss. There's never a stamped foot and folded arms. But I want. No. As the old saying used to go over here, I want doesn't get. Can I have please works wonders. Tea is made to be hot. Spoken like a true Irish woman. Dad used to give you a 50 quid gift card every year while he made millions and spent it on himself before he went. Horrible, man. See, I like sharing stuff with Jess because at some point I will ask for a kidney. She's the only one who's going to give me a kidney, isn't she? To be honest, to be fair. To be fair. Plus, when I bought her that guitar for the Christmas, was it last year or the year before? She knew she was getting it. She picked it herself. And then on Christmas Day, when I handed her the box and she opened it and everything, the look on her face was amazing. I can't believe I've got the same guitar as Noel Gallagher. It's like, believe it, you've got it. You've got it, man. And she still sends me... She bought herself a guitar last week. A Squire Stratocaster. Dad, do you think I should buy myself a guitar? You work all week. You make money. Do you want to buy one? Yeah, go and buy one, man. It's your money, you've earned it. Coffee's meant to be drunk hot as well, but you end up drinking it cold half the time. What you should do is invest in a thermos because you're worth it. It keeps hot things hot and cold things cold. I don't know how it works out which is which, but there you go. I put tea and ice cream in there one day. Didn't go well. Can't be dealing with cold tea. I'm used to that. Anyone who's had a kid will tell you. You are used to drinking cold tea and cold coffee. Yeah, especially when you're trying to make bears play cricket. That is an absolute 100% truth. That will make anything go cold when you sat there for 27 hours to make something that lasts 15 seconds. Time well spent, I would have said. Very selfish man. A lot of us are, unfortunately, Jackie Lewis, a lot of us are. I try not to be. I was lucky. My dad's a really, really giving man as well, so I think my family are a bit like that. Hang on. I have a video from the Isle of Man. Just want to call me mate an evil bastard. 1 second. There we go, evil bastard. I've never tried iced coffee. Never. Yeah, you're a millionaire with what you have. The memories with the kids and grandkids. You can't buy stuff like that. You can't buy experiences. You can't buy seeing your kid for the first time, anything like that. It's amazing. And I know not everyone's ready for it, but there should be a second when you're not ready for it and you're wearing a tracksuit and you're only like 17 or something. When that baby comes out, there should be something that clicks in the back of your head that the tracksuit gets binned. You start being a bit more responsible. Not everyone who wears trackies is irresponsible. You know what I mean, though, don't you? Yeah, just enjoy the memories. They can't take it away from you, man. They can't. And that's the best camera you'll ever have and the best memory card you'll ever have. You take it everywhere with you and you can remember it for the rest of your life. You don't want a thermos. You want a proper mug with a handle. You can buy thermos mugs with a handle. Proper ones. They keep things warm and toasty. Doof is the sexiest Englishman with Scots ancestry you know. It's a nice combination. Nice combination there. Could sellotape a handle to a thermos? You could do. But they do actually make proper full-on thermos mugs. If I remember next time I come by, I will pick you one up and drop it off for you. There you go. I'll even get permanent marker and sign it for you. How's that? Be worthless then, Mona. Vic, you are back. Welcome back. Casper, your dad was a dick, but his father and grandfather were so sweet and loving. I think you're more like them. That's the best way to be. Let it skip a generation and you just take from them. It's always good to have good role models around you, especially male role models, because the wrong one can be absolutely horrific for a family. Your thermos has a sticker saying I don't leak. This is the bit where I do that with mine. It leaks everywhere, don't I? I see ya. Other half has 6 of those Stanleys. Don't mind helping with the dishes. Oh yeah, washing them things. Takes forever. If they're anything like thermos mugs, one dishwasher tablet, throw in there, boiling water and leave it. But an hour later it's completely sorted. Oh, Ali, oh.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
Hat trick. We've got a hat trick. It is there. It is indeed there. Level 43. Way to hoe, Ali. I don't think you meant to put that, did you? Jackie Lewis, way to hoe. Ah, Ali's not a hoe. Way to go, maybe, yes. Male role models are so hard to find. That's why you try to set a good example. When you meet young men, we have to do it. You know that isn't the most involved. You try to give them good advice. If you haven't got that good role model, you have to. It is down to us as men to show these young lads coming through the way you've got to be. Don't let them watch the likes of, or don't let them believe the likes of Andrew Tate is the way forward, because it really isn't. All that misogyny and poison, it's horrible. We have to. It's good that you do that as well, mate. It really is. Enjoy life. See the fun side of life. Treat people with respect. Not hard, really, is it? They should do, yeah. It's good to do that. Who is the highest ranked? Mandy will be the highest ranked on 45, was it today? Ali on 43. In fact, we can have a look, can't we? We can do this. This is a thing we can do. You got Mandy as number 1 on 45. Ali O, 43. Mandy's watched for 20 days, 8 hours and 40 minutes. You must be insane, Mandy. But thank you anyway. Jackie Lewis is up to 3rd. That Jackie. Level 32. So we don't have to... Oh, actually, we do have to start coming up with... Well, you've come up with something, haven't you, Mandy, for level 50. We've done the level 42. The next one will be Jackie Lewis, level 42. So a little bit of dun 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 will follow. Ali's finally made it to her age, yeah. You're not a hoe today, maybe a hoe another day. Yep. Mandy, Vic and Ali have levelled up. We've got 3. Andrew Tate is evil, he is, he's horrible. And the fact that there's clubs in English schools, schoolboys form little Andrew Tate clubs over here, who believe that every word he says is gospel. Fucking horrible little earthworm Jim looking prick. Don't treat women like that. Don't care how much of a cage fighter he thinks he is. He will get absolutely annihilated in Liverpool, that prick. Yep. Definitely follow guys like Joey, Doof, me, Donald, Casper. Don't listen to people who say you aren't a loving, caring, sexy piece doing good things for this world. There you go. Get that on a t-shirt. We'll all have one of them. Dogs are asleep. They're adorable. So you can pay a bit more attention now. Now that I've mentioned that, they'll be awake, won't they? I have to be careful what I say with dogs involved, don't I? I have to be very careful saying things in Dutch when Hadewig was on the chat. Otherwise, dogs used to jump up and start going mental. Knowing your future kids won't have a grandfather sucks, yeah. But he would have disappointed them as much as he did you. Probably best not to then. So you be the father and the grandfatherly figure to any future kids. Mandy, you have looked at me for 3 weeks in total. Like a substitute wife at this point. You are. As much of a pain in the arse as me ex-wife as well. I'm only joking. I'm only joking. You've got a long way to go for that. I'm only joking. Yeah, Casper, what was the situation? 4:20 on the East Coast. Oh, it is, yeah, 4:20 on the East Coast. Smoke up to all our California IA folks. Have we got California on there? I think we have. Do an entire minute talking in the Brooklyn, New York Jewish accent. The unfortunate problem with that is that is what we do of a morning. When I'm in the car with my daughter, whenever we see a dog, no matter what dog it is, it's, oh my God, have you seen the sausage dog? He's adorable. Is his name Myron? He looks like a Myron. And now we've got a brass Myron each. And she also has a plush Myron for the house. That's every single morning without fail. Oh my God. I've got the pic, haven't I, somewhere? I decided to make a couple. A Brooklyn couple. What did I call her? It's going to annoy me, this now. It's here somewhere. Can't even remember it. What did I call her? Oh, Gloria, wasn't it? Yeah. Gloria and Walter Abernathy. That's them. Oh. Yeah, that's them. Gloria and Walter Abernathy. In my mind, they were part Irish, part Scottish, and then Jewish Brooklyn as well. If you discount the daylight savings times, the sun rose at 4:20, so you're up and on it straight away. Your age is +4 to 43. What? I have not loaded the F1 yet. Can't remember that. Oh, Joey. Yeah, don't give a shit what the local cops say. Also, get my arse to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium for that Browns game. I will try and make it down there, definitely. Cheers for that, mate. Mucho appreciado, as they say in Japan. Hang on, can I like that? I can, can't I? I can like that. Lovely stuff. Thank you very much, mate. Much appreciated. It really is. Did we get a has that played? Have we had a rimmer playing? Sounds terrible, that, doesn't it? We had a rimmer playing. That, Vic, is a is it a super chat or a super thanks? One or the other, isn't it? Once you're monetised, Vic, people can give you money. Just as like little tips and things like that. It's nice. It's always hugely appreciated as well. So thank you very much, Joey. I appreciate that, mate. For the Browns game, I'll have to look into that one, definitely. It's not that far away, is it? I mean, London. Not that far away. 2 hours on the train, or 2 hours 10 minutes to get to Euston from Liverpool. The first day, getting monetised, you made $250, man. That's amazing, that, isn't it? I haven't made that in all the time I've monetised yet, but then I just sit in the car talking shit all day, don't I? I also found out the other day that books, the reason why they're called books, is because buckskins used to be used, didn't they? As trade between people. I didn't realise that. I had no idea. I never even thought about it until that came up on my timeline. That's why they're called books. Never thought of it, but there you go. The question and the answer all in one go. There's a $sign at the bottom. Yep. In case you're wondering, that's what it is. When you see the dollar sign, oh my God, it's dollars. And a lot of people on this platform can make big money on those live streams, especially. which you will do in time. I am convinced. What are we on now? 11th of May. I reckon you're going to be monetised by either the end of this year or before 12 months is out. Joey's talking about OnlyFans. Money to be made there as well, isn't there? Apparently. So I'm led to believe. You've made negative $437 and got 3 warnings for small genitalia. I've never eaten that before. Are they plants, small genitalia? On one of Ren's, he got thousands during a 10-minute premiere. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing what can happen on this platform. People have had their entire lives changed just by doing what they feel like doing on here. I feel like making videos. Next thing you know, millions of people are watching them and they're making good money. Lots of really, really good people out there. Not just, I mean, I can't be doing, I've not watched a Mr. Beast video. I'll tell you that now, I haven't. I've seen clips and I've got no interest. Casey Neistat, on the other hand, I would watch all day long. And people like Peter McKinnon and Peter Lindgren. Just people who are absolutely full of personality and enthusiasm for what they do. It's amazing to watch. And you don't mind throwing money their way or spending time watching the videos and watching ads to make sure they get paid. Ali Gallop's like that as well, an English fella. Love watching his stuff. And Tim Runia, Dutch lad, filmmaker, superb. You're about 1,000 subs away. Vic, you'll be there in no time. You're already way ahead where I was. And I'm monetised, so if I can do it, anyone can. Literally anyone can. I do. I just sit in the car moaning like fuck, don't I? If you're ever a millionaire, you're getting it through super chats. Absolutely. And it can happen that way. There's enough people out there who are genuinely, absolutely minted through doing this. There's 2.7 billion monthly users. That's a lot of people milling about. And plenty of them are quite happy throwing money as well, so keep going for it, man. I'm glad our Irish friend Ali brought us together. I am funny. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, mate. I do try. Not everyone gets my humour from time to time, but never seen Mr. Beast either. It's not my kind of thing, just the clips. I don't like retention editing, and I'm not a 14-year-old boy with ADHD, so it's not my kind of thing. No, the way it's just constant ding, 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 explosions. I don't need that shit. I'd rather sit back, relax, and listen to what someone's got to say for themselves. +10,000 watching. Did my stuff evolve naturally, or did I have a set idea of what I wanted to do? This stream evolved from me just literally sitting in front of a camera and panicking. And then bit by bit, there was bits added. In fact, I'm going to do one of the bits in a minute. So we added little bits just to try and break it up. Then other things got added. Then it got mentioned, I think Mandy mentioned it and Jackie did as well, about it feeling a bit like a pub. I thought that's the best thing to do. I worked for 16 years behind the bar. We lived in pubs and worked there. I know what a pub's like. I can do that. So it became the Bear's Paws. It became something that we could hang out together in. So it has developed. The chat and the bot tricks got added. People serving, the jukebox, the on-screen assets all just built up. So it's the kind of thing where, like I mentioned earlier on in your chat, the whatnot and the red card is a brilliant thing to do. Loads of people throwing red cards makes them feel involved in the chat, and also gets you loads of engagement and pushed on the home channel, the home page rather. That's what we like to do. You would have found me too. You might have done. We have a lot of similar mutuals anyway. Very tricky chats to follow. They are when you've got 10,000 people in them, I can imagine. One of your favourite channels other than mine, obviously, is Giftgas. Goes around train hopping and urbexing around Europe. Oh, very nice. Small things come in nice packages, they do. Good things come in small parcels. Cyanide comes in little bottles too, Jackie Lewis. Just saying. You appreciate life before and after something happening, yeah. Most times you tilt your head to the side and it looks like I've never had a stroke. I have had some incredibly funny things said to me over the years. What was the one on fucking hell? TikTok is awful for it. Bro fell asleep on the side of his face. Pretty much. I quite like some of them. You stop going, I'm too dizzy in the air, aren't they? First one was me sitting on a bed, it was. And there's been other bed streams since, hasn't there? But these are better. Yeah, Ali, wait until you get tickled and cheese sticks bought for you. But, and this is the kind of thing, it grows of its own sort of, I don't know. It's organic and it will grow to suit the people that visit your streams. So certain things will happen that everyone jumps on, at which point you'll start doing more of it. With me, Jeff got blamed for everything. Anytime something went wrong, blame Jeff. And so, Jeff became part of the stream. And, well, it is Sunday after all. So we have Tales from the Crypt with Jeff, and he tells us what he's been doing. Car wash time. I'm sure we have pterodactyls here instead of seagulls. There'll be shite everywhere. Look at him getting all wet and cheekbony for the lovely ladies. Never miss Shoulders Day. I'll tell you about Shoulders Day in a minute. He looks ripped a bit there, doesn't he? Facial for Jeff. Got to look good for the lovely ladies. See? He's starting to listen to you lot. Preening little prick. Look at him. Coming around here thinking he can take over my stream. Jeff. Cheekbones Jeff. Possibly a calendar to follow. Speaking of shoulders, I am sick and tired of going to Tesco and being behind them fuckwits who go to the gym. You know the ones, don't you? They never miss shoulder, neck and I don't know, the top half days. Then when you walk around the side of them, they've got a big belly on them and tiny legs. Wandering around like they've left a coat hanging in the back of the shirt or something. Fucking, all right, lad. Knobheads. And there's me with half of me doesn't work and I'm trying to overtake them and he's there giving it bags of that like, get over here, I need some fucking protein, Sandra. Piggly ding, hands up. October, Ali O, find your way to Tottenham Stadium in London, North London. Any belly rubs, Vic? That was a little bit, yeah. That seemed a bit niche, that, didn't it? That seemed very niche OnlyFans, that. Belly rubs. What's he getting out of that? That worries me. Vic, can you do belly rubs? Fuck that. Off, bye. Or just find a way to be around there. You're trying to get there for a week. It'd be easy enough to get over there. Will do, easily. North London. I never used to like London, but I don't mind it now. I don't go to as many football games down there, so I haven't got loads of people trying to stab me, which is always helpful. Two muscles, but it's always fucking, it's just, oh no, wrong button. But it's always just, they're only doing the same muscles. If you're going to go and look massive, do your legs as well. And make sure you've got a 6-pack rather than a 1-pack. Ridiculous. Proper always. Do you know what he looked like? This fella looked like. Do you ever watch the Tom and Jerry cartoons? Was it Spike the Bulldog? Big massive shoulders and chest and little tiny legs on him. That's what he looked like, this fella, yesterday. Bouncing around. Passing the ice cream, obviously, because he needed to go and get his protein powder. Bell end. Get out me fucking way here. What did we want? When do we want it? Joey, one of the most awesomest, coolest, most down-to-earth dudes you could ever wish to meet. Definitely. Therefore, we must meet him. Down in London. Got to put a limit on it. Definitely. Ali can't promise anything. Yes, you can. You can promise whatever you feel like. You're a woman. Women always promise things. Jaffa cakes and Pringles instead. Would you like Jaffa cakes and Pringles? We can have them. You can have the box of Jaffa cakes if you would like. The blood orange flavoured. Devilishly good. Or you can even get a grab bag if you want. They're still devilishly good. Or would you like some Pringles? Because we do Pringles. In Horn cocktail. A salt and vinegar. Very sour and chilli. Or teddy salted. It's up to you. Get you some chicken or lettuce. I think for Ali, it's chips. She'd want chips. It's all about hanging out here. You're just a random guy from Cleveland who's trying to make the world a better place. Giving you a hug. There you go. We'll make you smile for 4 weeks. That's what the world needs. More connections, more people being positive. That sounds a great idea. Yeah, I did wonder if you wanted Vic to rub the dog's bellies or her own. Very, very, very niche. Know what I mean? Imagine if you just lay down and rubbed your own belly. You would probably get a sudden spike in people watching, but the wrong kind of people. And then us spanners would have blisters on the end of the fingers from going out, 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 out. Bodybuilder, skinny neck doesn't suit. Yeah, it just looks bloody awful. Awful. You've been to the Republic of Ireland, 1999 November, Northern Ireland, Liverpool, Worcester and Wakefield. That sounds, basically the first three just sounds like a proper full-on prison. Your prison career. Liverpool, Worcester, Wakefield, Aylesbury, Huddersfield with a capital apostrophe. Huddersfield looks lovely from the train. I've never been there though. Even though Everton have played there, I wasn't there for that game. Liverpool's fantastic. Worcester I've been through. We had family, I think, still live in... where did he live? Just through Worcester somewhere. Some live in Leamington Spa. Some live a bit further north as well. Wakey. Never been to Wakey. There's loads of places in the UK I've never been to. People could pay a lot of money for that, Vic, yes. Just saying, like, you know, be careful what they're asking for. Jib in 2006. For a lot of the... When was it? Possibly for a lot of 2012, 2014-ish, I used to be Gibraltar. You will scratch any dog's belly no matter what. Oh. Tom Ash, Cape Harsa dude. Show the chocolate melter, what do you call me? Where have I put it? Where the pissing piss have I put the pissing thing? Oh, right. We also have, we come up with something. Mandy has come up with something which may revolutionise food in the future. It's like an oil burner in the shape of a paw, and you put chocolate in the top and burn it, which melts it, and then you can dip strawberries in it if you're a normal person, or you can dip crisps in it if you're some kind of Welsh ne'er-do-well. I think it looks fantastic. We can't 3D print that because if you did, it would melt being plastic, but you never know. You never know. Was that the brewery? Huddersfield. Huddersfield. What am I saying about Worcester? It's a shithole, but at least you can leave your car somewhere. Pop into a shop and the wheels are still there. Now, we had family, Leamington Spa way, and a few, I think, lived in Worcester. Also had me nan's brother lived in Wolverhampton, bizarrely, because it was easier he was a long distance lorry driver. It was easier to live there. So we had plenty of people in and around the Midlands. My dad used to go there quite a lot. Shirt your old eyes. Benkenstein out, Dice out. Out, baby. Out, Benky. I think if we're talking about Benkenstein, does that class as cricket talk? I think it counts as cricket talk, so any excuse to do that. Thank you, Mandy, for that. Be right back. No worries, Joey, no worries. S'mores. Because there's more and more of them. Don't try to jump a canal unless you're Jonathan Edwards. Yes, because we'd all like him to fall in, wouldn't we? Freak. Worcester was very pleasant when you were there last year. Would that be for the cricket as well? Cricket not going well. Doesn't appear to be going very well for Lancashire at all lately, unfortunately. Great idea. Doesn't it look fantastic? If anybody's any good with making things, if you're any good with clay, let me know, because it would be good, wouldn't it? Having some of those made. And that took ages coming through there, didn't it? Bizarre, but thank you anyway. Yeah, if someone can make that, we might even send Jeff round to be, you know, the Patrick Swayze to your Demi Moore. Just saying. That's Ghost for anyone who doesn't know what I'm talking about. You don't have to lie, Thomas. It looks lovely. The cricket ground looks lovely anyway. I don't mind. I've been to Birmingham a few times. I quite liked it. I get pissed off with people having to go at Birmingham and the Midlands in general. And Wales, to be honest. All that stuff about the accents. Birmingham accents and Wales, South Wales accents being shit. They're not. Normally by people who come from places where the accents are truly fucking awful as well. Every single city or town in this country will have a shit accent and a good accent. Doesn't matter where you go to. And not everybody in Birmingham or the Midlands goes, "Oh, right, skip." I know we do as a piss take, but that's not how people talk. My mates who used to live round the corner, in fact one of them still does, were from, where were they from? There's somewhere, it was a nice place in Birmingham. But, was it Selly Oak they were from or somewhere like that? But, not exactly posh, but they never spoke with a stupid Midlands accent. And they were intelligent, they still are. I hate that. Just because of the accent you think people are stupid. I know very, very well speaking people who went to Oxford and Cambridge who are as thick as shit. Just putting that out there now. Yes, Tom. I was work. Work with a capital Ch. How's Mrs. Tom? Can you hear me, Mrs. Tom? And how is Domingos Duarte, el gato más guapo del mundo? Claro. Domingo. You didn't come up with the idea it was a reel. It does. No. The reel that you saw was normal. It wasn't a bear's paw, and it never had the spoon. Now it's a bear's paw and a spoon. Much better. First loss versus Northamptonshire in 20 years. Benkenstein has now gone 19 games in Division 2 without a win. Bottom of the league, bottom of Division 2. This is bullshit. Lancashire should be in Division 1 going for the title, not bottom. Pissed off. Born in the Midlands, raised in Wales. Nothing wrong with that at all. I know loads of people from the Midlands, loads of people from Wales. And they're all sound, apart from Mandy, obviously. No, they're all sound. And every time I've been to either the Midlands, it's only been Birmingham for me so far. It's been fantastic. The people have been sound. They hear the accent, they hear my accent, and they always want to talk football or then music or boxing or something. It's always been great. Wales, I love North Wales. I've been going there since I was a kid. I lived there for the first 4 years of my bloody life, you know what I mean? So I am very, very protective towards most of North Wales anyway. Selly Oak is poshish. They were quite poshish, but not posh, just well spoken. Not scals, if you know what I mean. Work is work. Mrs. Tom sends her love. Oh, love back to Mrs. Tom as well. Domingo is in talks with Netflix about an animated series featuring him and a ninja spud. He has been shown on the screen tonight and went down a bomb. Midlands. Some of the most educated people you know are the thickest. They genuinely are. I mean, look at Boris Johnson. You can quote Latin. He is as thick as fuck. Just absolutely dense. You visited last month and quite liked it. It's at Midlands. Mandy, take the credit when it's due. Go on, take the credit. You made it. Danish accent is known as the worst European accent. It's not worse than the Dutch accent. The Dutch accent's fantastic, as is the Danish accent. Anybody speaking English has tried harder than we have, so fair play to them. Apart from me, obviously I speak 4 languages, but you know, most English are ignorant bastards. I love the Dutch accent. In fact, I think it is simply sensational. Yeah, for sure. Do you know what Windows is in Dutch? Windows. There you go. I used to piss people off in work doing that. Everyone knew that came in. You lived in the Netherlands, yeah? Speak some Dutch. You know what Windows is in Dutch? Windows. I love the European speaking English accents, and I hate the fact that they're all going American, because they're losing their identity. I think anyway. A Dutchman speaking English should sound like a Dutchman speaking English, not like someone from Southern California. I mean, come on, man. Yeah, for sure. For sure should not go away. We need more of that. It's also corrected to El Dorado. That does sound very Vegas as well, doesn't it? There must be a place in Vegas called El Dorado. Cheap weddings, come on, there's got to be. You are doofalicious as well. You are. Beyonce will tell you that. People say Northern Ireland... Sorry, what's that you're saying? It's hard to understand. It is, but it's not. Do you know, if you listen to people and then spend a bit of time with them, rather than just laughing at them, it becomes all right. My dad used to play alongside footballers from Northern Ireland. There was Jim Platt was a goalkeeper. He was from Ballymena, and Terry Cochran was a Northern Ireland international, who was from Bombsville. He was from Belfast. So I got used to hearing them talk. He had mates from Scotland, Govan or the Gorbals. Tony McAndrew came from one of them too. I got used to hearing these accents all the time, so I got used to it very, very early. Plus loads of Billy Connolly and comedy stuff from all around the world. So I'm used to hearing Irish and Scottish accents. Get used to it really easy. But you need to actually try. You need to listen to people. Listen, people. Is that what you said anyway, Jackie? I can't work it out. Get the fuck you English bastard. Blame Jeff, he autocorrects you all the time. He does, it's Jeff's fault. Doofalicious suits you, it is. But you've got to start singing the song, haven't you? Know what I mean? Why is that doing that? Stupid bloody thing. Show Domingo cartoon again. One shall, 1 minute. 1 minute, 1 sec. Where is he? Where are you? Where are you? I'll have to show you something else in a minute as well. No. I just think this is incredible. That's the original pic. I think that's fantastic. But it's that. Look at that, man. They're making eye-to-eye contact. I can't work out which one looks more scared. I think the potato looks scared. Domingo just looks bemused, I think. What else have we got? On Mandy's suggestion, we had to make something else, didn't we? I keep going on about scouse pigeons being dead hard, right? So of course, what do? You make a scouse pigeon. Hard as nails, mate. Look at him. What are you looking at, lad? Stop snarling at me, Gregs. I'll peck your fucking eyes out, lad. Scouse pigeon, there you go. Now, be fair. Where else in the world would you get a scouse pigeon on a stream? You just don't, do you? Do we have... Oh, I'm going to have to put his eyes back on, but hang on. His mask keeps someone off. But there's a proper full-on hairy potato. That's not just the hair, that's the entire body as well. A proper hairy ninja potato. A full-on one. Oh, and apologies to Sheba if she's watching anywhere. I still haven't laminated your flag. I promise I will though. I just keep getting stuck on things. Stuck on glue. Depends on the accents. Most are easy enough up yonder, they are. And some of the funniest people I've ever met come from Belfast. One morning, we've been out till about 3 o'clock in the morning on the ale, obviously. Back in for an early morning brief at about 8 o'clock before the staff came in at 9. So we're in there for about 20 to 8, having a cup of coffee, cup of tea and what have you. And our Northern Ireland friends are in there. What are you up to last night? So I just went for a couple of beers, ended up in filthy McNasty's till 3 o'clock in the morning. Wankered. Back to the hotel. And then one of the Irish girls walks in. What were you up to last night? Was it, I watched that La La Land, couldn't make head nor fucking tail of it. They kept bursting into a song. And I looked at him and went, sure, it's a fucking musical, so it is. That was it. I was gone. Absolutely gone. Sure, it's a fucking musical, so it is. That stuck with me forever. Yes, it is. So it is. Just thought, this is the right place for me. If I had to leave Liverpool and work anywhere, Belfast would be one of them, definitely. Amazing place. And every now and then we have to say, sorry, excuse me, because the accents were just off the scale at times, but ours were the same for them as well. Do you know what I mean, lad? Probably get on just as long as you're not fully pissed. You can't be too pissed. Just a little bit pissed. They were so hard to knit. Hairy wool is a mare. It is. But it looks fantastic. Well done. If you want one, let me know. Also, if you want a bear's paws key ring, give me your address and I will send one out to you. Because I'm good like that. And they actually work. Proof. The staff and the pilots are pissed as well. There's a great episode of Air Crash Investigation, or Mayday if you're in North America, where the Russian pilots were wankered and the plane crashed, obviously. There was an English girl and she texted her mate, I'm a bit worried about this flight because the pilot sounds pissed. And he was. I'm not just saying like it happens all the time, but anywhere in the world where you think a pilot will be wankered, you are thinking Russia, aren't you? Brushing the teeth with vodka, stuff like that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, lad? Did I get a mention? I did, didn't I? Oh. This looks rather... Oh, I know. We have some Domingo action as well. And I'm slightly concerned about this. Because we can't work out whether it's love, hate, or all of the above in that one. I say, look at him. Ah, Domingo, man, isn't he gorgeous? El gato más guapo del mundo, eh. They got stricter about drinking on planes these days. They have to, don't they? Because there's people getting launched off every 5 minutes. You're still waiting for a key. You are, so I do apologise, Mandy. I will drop one off. ASAP, Rocky, I will drop one off for you. I do need to have a swing by and say hello. And also, you need to take me to Dizzard Falls. I need to go and see that. This is tattooed on my brain. On the broken bit of it at the back there. Bear's Paws needs to come to Vegas. If the Bear's Paws makes enough money to come to Vegas, we will come to Vegas. Kippers is over there. Horace is still in the back of the car. What else? Christmas Bear is on top of the Christmas tree. Myron's happily here. Willem Dafoe is still over there as well somewhere. We need to get him proper into the... Mind you, I say him. I might have to buy another Willem Dafoe because that Willem Dafoe has got a gash. I apologise for the language, but that's all you can pronounce it as. It's got a full-on... There's a gash at the front. And I thought maybe it was that one bear. They were all the same. They all look as though... dodginess. You didn't give it a name other than a hairy potato. So you got a hairy potato. Domingo likes a pigeon, particularly the garden wood pigeons. He chats at them. He'll watch YouTube pigeon videos on telly. You had to buy him a pigeon. Oh, man. So it's not evilness and it's not nefarious activities. It's just camaraderie. Offering the olive branch between predator and predatee. Oh, isn't that lovely? Just making a change, one pigeon at a time. Fantastic. You go, Domingo. We love that. Russian fellas can really hold the vodka. You've seen it. I bet you have. When you hang around down by the docks all the time. Jackie Lewis. He'll be fine. He's had years of drinking his blood. Now basically whiskey. That sounds heavy, that doof, man. There's your hard Scouse Pigeon times. Yeah, versus Domingo versus Ninja Spud crossover series. That could be the next big thing. We had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now we've got Domingo's Pigeon, Ninja Spud stuff. Bear's Paws to Vegas does need to happen. It also, Bear's Paws needs to go on the road anywhere. Anywhere will do. Just as a start. We need to go other places. Especially during the summer. Because it's easier. But we need to get the Bear's Paws on the road. Vegas would be fantastic. Imagine that. Bouncing down the strip. Shouting shock and tear to people. Them looking very, very bemused. What's he going on about? Domingo looks gorgeous. Domingo is gorgeous. He is, after all, el gato más guapo del mundo. Claro. He said if you make money from your chance, it'll all go on flights. You never know. If the money comes in, if the Dwayne Eddies come in, it'll be getting spent on going here, there and everywhere. Willem Dafoe is known in the industry for his unusually large member. Willem Dafoe. D-E-F-U-R. Willem Dafoe. Who's another bear that we have. How would Domingo fare against a hard Scouse Pigeon? I think it'd be touch and go. Because the hard Scouse Pigeons are hard as fuck, mate. I'm telling you. You can tell when they walk. The fucking hell are you looking at, dickhead? Tom, would you like a drink? Would you like a Dame Edna Everage? Albert Click. Nick, what? Me Albert Doc. What's going on? Let's get it on. How do you know that weird fact? Casper knows weird facts. I like that. It's nice to know weird facts. Eldoof, would you like some drink? Tomash would like a Club Rock Shandy. That we can do. Sparkling orange and lemon pop. Drink responsibly. I think that is drinking responsibly, isn't it? Domingo is a softie, really. Pigeon 1, cat 0. Oh no. Bear's Paws podcast should start in the north of Europe and work its way down. Hashtag endless summer hack. That would be fantastic, that wouldn't it? Imagine having the money to be able to do that. I would genuinely do that as well. I'd come round visiting. You're just having a hot chocolate. Do you believe in miracles, Doof? There you go, hot chocolate. Where you from? You such a thing, you know. You'll have to get off your ass and get some. Absolutely 100%. Get yourself over to the human side of the Mersey. I'm only joking. Although when my dad played for Tranmere, we did live over this side rather than that side. Just saying. Morning family. What a super day. More absolutely. Scouse, Pigeon and Domingo, love at first sight. They would go hunting ninja potatoes together. I am 100% sure of it. 100%. Chocolate and more chocolate. Says Jackie Lewis. Have you been back to Fat Club for a while? First rule of Fat Club, don't talk about Fat Club. Have you been back for a while yet? Or have you just binned it completely? We haven't mentioned it in ages, have we? You always believe in that type of hot chocolate. He is a legend. He was a legend, sorry. I always thought he was huge. I don't know why. I had it in my head he was about 6'4". And then when I seen him on telly with the rest of the band, he's an absolute, a wee totty dwarf, man. Wee totty thing. Only a little fella. But what a fantastic band. And he always had a smile on his face. I love that. Anybody who does something with a smile on the face. Ronaldinho playing football. I've just mentioned football. I love doing that. Fantastic. Yeah, anyone who does something with a smile on the face when they really look like they're enjoying it, I think that's the best thing. So, fair play. Fair play. I love Daryl Brown. What a man. What a man, what a man. What a mighty fine man. He was in Antichrist and they needed a stand-in actor because Willem's Albert was so big that it caused confusion on the set. There you go. It was interfering with signals, wireless signals. We did mention cricket. Back of the net. Back of the stand. It was a nice walk I went. I love doing my walks. The stroke walks that I normally do when I do the Bart Simpson walk, which, by the way, I'm going to have to show you this. Oh, just see what the shit happened there. Don't do that. Don't do that. Stupid bloody thing. I'll have to show. I've showed you this last week, haven't I? But for those who weren't here for this, when I say the Bart Simpson walk, it is this. When I leave my house and go for a walk, just fucking, I hate this. Why doesn't anything work? Right, when I leave my house and go for a walk, I only walk around the block, and when I come back on Map My Walk, it looks like Bart Simpson's head. There you go. Is that or is that not Bart Simpson's head? It is. I haven't done the mouth yet. I will do, Mandy, I will do. But, right, so the Bart Simpson walk. Unfortunately, people have stopped growing flowers round here. They all seem to be growing shrubs, bushes and things like that. It's all green and brown and looks lovely. But there's not as many flowers anymore. So it's getting a little bit, there's not much to point at. But the walk around the Marine Lake, I absolutely love doing that. Loads of people, so I had to be careful with the cam. And also because it was really light, I couldn't really see what was going on my screen all the time. Screen's only tiny as well. So I was just trying to point where I thought it'd look alright. But it went okay, didn't it? You put your heel in someone, you smile. You are evil. No wonder you smile. Evil Jaguars. Communal showers are super common, so big or small, you can't hide. Some of us don't need to hide, Casper. We're used to being laughed at. Peggy Ding next. Anyone want to put their hands in the air and wave like you just don't care? Was addicted to Viagra for ages. It was a hard time. I know what you mean. I used to use Viagra eye drops so they make me look fucking hard. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I take half of Viagra so I don't roll out of bed of a morning. Take the other half so I don't piss on my shoes. Is this thing on?
Very poor.
Very poor indeed.
Very poor indeed.
Very poor indeed. Is it men and women together, Casper? See, straight away Jackie's in there with the questions. Is it? Go on. Is it men and women together? Filt. Jinxie's moving to Denmark. Can you sauna every fucking day? Did you get a pump? Who's getting pumped? Very poor indeed. Very poor. Very poor indeed. Yeah, I might do some more of those walks. Not just the Bart Simpson walks. That little part around the Marine Lake was nice. The next one, I have to go to the Botanic Gardens. I haven't been yet. I need to do that. Not only for you. For me too. Your eyes are closing. Oh, we're losing Jackie Lewis. We're losing Jackie Lewis. Morning, Jackie. Right, before you go, it is Sunday after all. Oh, no.
But Kipper's Vindaloo can't be good for you.
He thinks he's a professional. He can't press the right fucking buttons. Bill Gates speeds up plans to give away his fortune. People will say a lot of things about me when I die, but I'm determined that he died rich will not be one of them, the billionaire wrote. Bill Gates is speeding up his plans to give away nearly all of his money. The Gates Foundation was originally intended to close 20 years after Mr. Gates died, giving away around 200 billion or 150 million poundage in that time. But now the timeline has been brought forward to 2045. There are too many urgent problems to solve for me to hold on to resources that could be used to help people, Mr. Gates wrote in a post on his website. Bill, if you need a hand getting rid of the money, arrow pointing straight at Kippers, he is well up for this. Bilbo, send the money this way, mate, go ahead. We'll look after it. We'll give it to the people who need it. Honest. I'll help you out. I'll help you out. Bill, you can fund Bears Paws on Tour. There you go. We'll put your name, your foundation's name will be all over this. You can send us here, there, and if you want to, even everywhere. Come on. We can do this. Bill, make it happen. Get your people to call my people. Come on. Come on, Bilbo. That makes you laugh. Good. It's meant to. Morning, Jackie. It can be moaning, Jackie, sometimes. Normally at the back of a car park at 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, have I said too much? Your 6'8" roomie spread the rumour that your ball was large, then learned he had tiny balls. Known as Mr. Quail Legs. Yeah. Don't be throwing shade if you've got quail legs around. I'd know all about that. I would. I've seen the videos. We've all seen the videos, haven't we? On the internet. For sale on her page. You know what the page is, don't you? www.hijinks.com/car park. Straight there. Careful now. Down with this sort of thing. Got to be careful in car parks nowadays. Last night was fantastic. It was getting quiet, but I had the feeling that not long after we'd have left, after the sunset stream, there would be shenanigans afoot. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Woof woof, beep beep. You know what I mean? Down with that sort of thing. I haven't watched Father Ted in ages. I keep threatening to, don't I? And then something else happens. Always something else. Despite the fact that I have a Mandy to help me out with all kinds of stuff, I still just don't seem to find time to do things. There's a film I want to watch desperately. That's not the name of the film, by the way. I haven't got round to watching it. Because there's just always some kind of shit going on. What's he? Even now, what's going on? I was going to say Marvin Gaye, what's going on? But it's not. It's Inner City Blues. What a tune that is, man. The beep beep. Yes, the beep beep. There's strange things that are afoot at the Circle K. I used that actually today, didn't I? Who did I send that to? I sent that in a message to someone. Bit of Bill and Ted. Strange things are indeed afoot at the Circle K. I loved that film when I was growing up. I loved it. What a great film. People were coming from Gdansk to see the film. Oh, wrong goal again. Wrong goal. Oh, yeah, the Dukey might be stuck. Could be stuck. We have something for that, don't we? There you go, it worked. It worked. How fantastic was that? It took you 2 hours to watch Doctor Who yesterday. Well, you know, time, space. You had the space to watch. Yeah, because there was a stream in the middle of it, I understand that, but careful now, yeah. One of the problems of having a stroke. You do occasionally spasm when you're trying to eat or drink, which can mean that you inhale alcohol-free Heineken. Not a good idea. Not good for your lungs. Plus, I had the sneezes this morning. Bad hay fever. So I had coughs and sneezes. Kraft spread cheeses. Not good for you. Someone was moaning about Doctor Who yesterday. Someone on Blue Sky, I think it was. There was too much tell, don't show, which of course is against everything we as filmmakers try and do. We as filmmakers, you know. Stop talking shit, Nick. It's always show, don't tell, but they were moaning about it. It was just too explained. Was there too much going on as well, Mandy, or am I just making this up? Grab a nettle. You evil, evil sod. Imagine that, saying that to someone. Grab a nettle. That's up there with I hope you shit a hedgehog. Evil behaviour. Or does it mean like good luck? Break a leg, grab a nettle, shave a bullock. Yeah, someone was moaning about it. There was too much in one episode, and it was too much explanation, not enough action. I don't know. I don't watch it because I'm not a child, obviously. Mandy. I'm a grown-up, I'll watch real sci-fi, thank you very much. Now, I used to watch it when I was a kid. Back when it was proper. When it was more camp. When we had Tom Baker. The one and only Tom Baker. Marvellous stuff. Marvellous stuff. You loved yesterday's app. Showed all the doctors. Do you mean it showed every doctor that's been on before, or did it show all the doctors, as in were they all stripped? Is that what you're on about? Is that why you liked it? Nettle stings are supposed to stop hay fever. I don't think they do at all. I just think you're one evil sod and you're trying to get me to grip nettles. Genuinely think that as well. If I put it into Google, there'd be nothing at all on there. The only thing about grabbing a nettle to stop hay fever will be your name next to it. Followed by the get Nick to grab a nettle challenge or something. Evil. Evil. I will try. I can't find any. Why is it when you're young, you'll fall over? It doesn't matter where you fall over, you'll land in a nettle patch. Then when you're an adult and it'll help you out, they're nowhere to be seen. Was thrown into a load of nettles a few times back, what? Have I just dipped out there? Something's just happened. OBS has just gone a bit weird. Why? Why? Delilah. Yeah, that's just gone a bit weird, that. Am I back? Can you still see me? Can you still hear me? Can you still let me know? Appears to be working on Twitch anyway. Or is it? It is, yes, it's still working. What a weird thing that was. Very strange. I do apologise for that. OBS just threw a wobbler. What's that doing now? Very strange. Very strange. Molly's passed out. They had to call ambulances for themselves for their nettle thing. Bastards. You can hear me. Good stuff, good stuff. No wild nettles left. They're all being made into hippie tea. Exactly. Oh, saying that though, hippies, man. I don't know if it was caught on me little walk yesterday. I don't think it was actually. There was a proper old school VW camper in bottle green. Man, it looked stunning. Absolutely stunning. I would love one of them. It's going to be a Citroen Berlingo, isn't it? BEAR, Berlingo. But a good camper van would be fantastic. I didn't go anywhere. Christ for ass. Christ. At some point I'm going to have to buy some kind of van. The Bears Horse has to go on tour. It was a splitty as well. It was a proper old school splitty. Gorgeous. I wouldn't fit in a VW camper. Well, I couldn't stand up in one, I know that. Mind you, I couldn't really stand up in most transit vans. And as we know, your full trays, it is your industry standard. Although we did, when I was working for a firm in Southport, Mr. Holmes, OHMS, and Electrical Factors, they used to have a long wheelbase transit van, which was quite tall as well. Used to fit in there. That was a brilliant van. I loved that. That was like driving a car, but it was huge. I would definitely have one of them again. Bagels. Feet hanging out the back. No, do you know what? I think I'd fit. I would definitely fit in a VW camper. It'd be nice. I think it'd suit the aesthetic, wouldn't it? Try and find like a replica Horace and have it tied to the front of the van as well. 3D print a Horace for the front of the van. I'd love one of them. Just take it everywhere. Cameras and computer and everything in the back. Get somewhere nice. Set up. Stream for you lovely people. We're going to have to do it. If anyone's got any suggestions of places to go and stream, let me know. Anywhere you know that I could get to fairly quickly, that would look good. Raging and fierce bagels. I'd love a fierce bagel. I love bagels. It would be funny. I need an old bread van. What's an old bread van? What are they special for? Yeah, some people put Porsche engines in them VW vans. They do because they are air cooled as well, the same as the Porsche. The early Porsches anyway. An ice cream. Oh, do you know what? An ice cream van. I wonder, could you get a cheap ice cream van and turn it into a little on-the-go mobile studio thing? And instead of the ice cream bit that comes out, the soft scoop, you could have it as a beer tap, couldn't you? Man, that'd be great. And then just get people to come up and knock on the window. When you open it, we could interview them. There you go. How's that? I should look into that. Although I'm trying to save money, aren't I? Obviously to get to Vegas. Bagel is also used in slang here, like a fluke or an right, you're a bagel. You feckin' bagel, you. Dodgy bagel. Can you buy old... Not only can you buy old ambulances, there is a huge YouTube culture about turning them into camper homes. Little campery van homes. They are really, really good. First of all, because normally they would come with a place for electrics. So you don't have to start trying to fiddle around and make places. There's a place where you can put all your electrical stuff. Some actually come with the electrics as well. So they're really handy. They're really good things. And normally, if you buy something like an ambulance or a police car, they're looked after. Police cars might be ragged around chasing people, but they get a service like 4 times a year. Really, really well looked after. Someone on one of the channels, the Car UK channels, Garage of Luke, I think it is, bought an L322 Range Rover, which used to be used by Cheshire Police, and it is absolutely superb. I would love one of them, man. Yeah, an old ambulance would work wonders. There's loads of options, isn't there? Ambulance. I want one. I want one. Anyway, well, it is Sunday after all. What's our horoscope for you? On sunny mornings, I like sitting in the car. Nick rants to camera. See, you've heard it from the bear's mouth. He loves sitting in that car. Kippers is getting jealous. He doesn't like the fact that he hasn't been taken out yet. I think there could be a little bit of jealousy going on there. Horace is with me every morning, dropping Jess off. He doesn't like it. Jeff's always there. Every time a tyre bursts or it won't start of a morning, that blue prick's hanging round. Terrible behaviour. Oh, Paul Young, a little bit of the love of the common people. My mate played drums on one of his albums. He's not even a drummer, but that's how good he is. His lips are mahoosive this week. I think he's been trying to get into the honey. That'll be what it is. Either that or he's been having a bit of Bowie and lip fillers. Going off to get me Bowie and me lip fillers. Thought he was wearing lipstick. Yeah, he's a strange character, Horace. He's a strange character. He wears a bib and brace and listens to jazz. He's his own man. If you want to get lip fillers, he can get them. I don't care. Live and let live, I say. Well, if he tries to put it on my bill, it'll be fucking murder. I think it might change every week as well, by the way. It might change all the time. Casper, what have you done? What have you done? What have you done? Hang on. Oh, he's setting some flower. Oh. That's a nice thing to do. Genuinely nice thing to do. Film in the graveyard today is that Denmark's second oldest church. Alright. That's a lovely thing to do. Looks beautiful there as well. Looks very, very peaceful. Very peaceful. Oh, very nice. Cheers for that, mate. Like that. Will you have different lips and a new accent every week? Who knows? Who knows? To find out, you will have to be here to watch, won't you? You may have different lips. The accent might vary as well. We don't know yet. We don't even know if he is actually from Scotland. He could be putting it on. You ever thought of that? Yeah, lovely thing to send in. It was a lovely sunny day. Grandma would have loved it. Absolutely. Beautiful thing to do. Well done. It doesn't take much. Just to be nice, to be kind, to do something that has a little bit of value. How old is that church? Come on, how old is it? Let us know. There are some ridiculously old churches, aren't there? All round the world, man. All round the world. He sounded Irish this week. No, he didn't. He sounded Scottish, Mandy. Trust me, he sounded Scottish. He sounded slightly Edinburgh with a slight Fifeness to his accent as well at times. Trust me. But there are similarities between some of the Scottish and Irish accents. So much so that people like Brendan Rodgers, is he the Celtic manager at the moment, is from Northern Ireland and he sounds Scottish, but not. There's that part of northeast Northern Ireland sounds very close to Scottish because they were close at one point. People moved from place to place. You can't be Scouse, like, you know what I mean? You can't be Scouse. You can't have Horaces being Scouse. Dogs have been asleep the whole time, but have just woken up, so you're popping off to take them out. No worries, Vic, no worries. See you soon. Walkies. Milwaukee's. There you go. That's the most American thing I can think of for a dog. Milwaukee's. It was at a 6th century church a few years ago. St. Patrick's nephew is buried there. What? Yeah, but I'm an atheist. I don't believe in any kind of organised religion, but I do like I do like churches. Just Mondo Bizarro. We shall see thee again, soonage. You do like the history? I do as well. I also, whenever I used to go away on holiday, I would always have a wander to a church because it's quite serene and you get an idea of what the local place is like. Mandy is hereby. That's not very nice, is it, Rapper? Connor. Yeah. Ali and Mandy are two good mods, they are. They are very good. The second or third oldest church in Denmark. 1030. Not bad going there. Went to Tenerife and we landed at the south of the island and we were staying at the south of the island, but we went on a tour, went to the north, and one of the places we went to had this absolutely solid silver cross that was all engraved. It was absolutely amazing. And again, for someone who's an atheist, just having a wander in and have a look at the thing, why wouldn't you go and see that? What is this? It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Plus they're always cold. If you go somewhere really hot, you walk in the church, it's cool. Cools you down just for a little bit. Then you walk out and start swearing loads to get out your system. That's how it should be, man. How's things, Connor? How close are you now, mate? Where you up to on the subs? Where are we up to? You're doing good. We like to see that. We like to see positivity around here. Hence the name of the channel. And I would say positively, that is a good cup of tea, by the way. A bit cool, but a good cup of tea. Jet black out there now. You're on 248. Oh, good stuff. Good organic progress, mate. Good organic progress. Before you know where you are, you'll be there. And the best thing to do is to do it organically as well. That'll just get you where you need to be. I made the mistake of making the kind of shorts that I do and doing loads of them. And it's not served me well at all. Because people are expecting the same kind of thing, and that's not what I do. Unfortunately, what a stupid boy I was. But it got me a shitload of subs. Just not a load of subs who watch videos. That's not what you want, is it, really? The runestone making Christianity a part of the Danish constitution is from 950. The city the stones are in is called Jelling. Ah, right, I've heard of Jelling. Why do I know Jelling? Is there a player who comes from there? I'm going to check this out. I'm sure there's someone, a footballer who came from there. Notable people, come on, where are we? Notable people. Gorm the Old. Ah, so that's the fella you're talking about. Ruler of Denmark, reigning from circa 1936 to his death in about 1958. He ruled from Jelling and made the oldest of the Jelling stones. And then Nielsen Paget, a New Zealand homemaker and community worker. Now I know someone who's definitely know someone who's either from there or has been there. Because it was explained to me that it's a Jelling, not Jelling as well. That would stick in your mind, wouldn't it? Sure, wouldn't it stick in your mind? Love stuff like that. I love the fact that there's still a lot of this stuff hangs around. Stones, Stonehenge, you know, the pyramids, bits of Pompeii and Roman stuff absolutely all around the world. But it's brilliant to just be able to see all this old stuff. I would hate it if it all just got demolished or chucked away and replaced with stuff. That's why I like the things like the B-29 overexposed plane crash in the Peak District. They tidied it up in as much as they took the bodies away, but they left the plane crash as a bit of a reminder. This is what these poor people went through, and this is what the future of flight came from, is making sure that these things don't happen anymore. It's amazing. We need stuff like that just lying around. How's the weather in Cork? Adam, how you doing, bud? Evening. How are we getting on with the watch hours? Are we there yet? How's your brother doing over in Australia, Connor? Is he still okay? You still chatting away? Have we hit the threshold yet? Come on. Say we have. Come on, say we have. I think I've still got part of that beer in me lung. Convinced I have. A little bit of corned beef panda on the jukebox there. That's what my niece used to call it when she was young. Corned beef panda. Made sense to me. We haven't checked the weather, have we? Or I haven't checked the weather. Is it going to be alright this week? Where we are. Might not be in other places. But it's looking good this week. Fucking hell, man. Tuesday, sun all day. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, sun all day. What's it like Sunday? It's going to be warm on Sunday. For the match, it's going to be warm. I hope so. Started going backwards again. Oh, doing a full channel refresh, trying to get your videos into browse and suggested. To 100 out. It's an absolute pain in the arse, isn't it? I tried last week, just tried something different. Need to release some more videos. That's the only way to do it, I see at the moment, is either live stream and knock the arse out of it that way, or the more videos you can get, the better you're off. But I tried to do it this week where I used a program to get the transcript, because mine's just talking head to a camera. I don't write it, just comes out. Used the program to get the transcript, and I used that in ChatGPT, using this script, write me an SEO heavy, or whatever the words were, write an SEO rich description for YouTube video. So I put that on, and it's got less views than most other things, which is fucking bizarre, man. But I think they will do. I mean, genuinely, fucking the Beatles one, 23 views versus the one next to it, which is on 99, which is just utter bullshit. So it makes no difference whatsoever. If it's in the mood, it'll show you. If not, it won't. It's just Walking But Quick. What a great title that is for a video. Yeah, if it's in the mood, it'll show it. If not, and also, some of these are not getting any views, and then about 3 or 4 days later, bang, loads more coming. It's mad. In the meantime, where's my links? There's Adam's channel. Subscribe and go and watch some videos. Come on, we're getting close now. We're getting close. Don't let it go backwards. Let it get closer. Let's get him there. Come on. Just watch some videos. That's all you need to do. Nothing spectacular. Just go in and watch a load of videos. When you change the metadata, it slows down for a month while YouTube redoes it. So it's probably better that I don't do it. Just leave me normal videos as they are. Just do them normally, because they seem to be doing all right-ish. But SEO, smashing them, just, yeah, probably not used to it, are they? It is Mondo Bizarro. The whole thing's bizarre. The whole of YouTube is bizarre at the moment. I'm on a Reddit. In fact, yeah, there's a subreddit that I'm a part of where people are just going apeshit. There's people with hundreds of thousands of subs who are used to getting $5,000 a month income, and all of a sudden they're not getting anything. Just why? What's happening? Why they're not doing anything different? And loads of big channels are saying this. They're doing nothing different, but all of a sudden they're just not getting views. I don't know. Are they trying to push smaller creators? Just bizarre. Sorry for having to go backwards. It's a pain in the arse, especially when you put your real efforts into doing something that is the best you can possibly make it. If then it's not getting shown to enough people, or you're not getting the watch hours that you need to, it's an absolute ball ache. I mean, I can't really say that because there's no effort involved in any of my stuff, apart from walking. Having to walk after a stroke is a real effort. Apart from that, bugger all. Sit there, chat shit, see what happens. Yeah, it's the way of it, isn't it? Your videos may be good, but your packaging is shit, and you need to change that. I don't think your packaging is, to be honest. There's a weirdness again about YouTube in the way they're expecting thumbnails, titles, descriptions. They have to be a certain way. I'm like, what? Why? Why do you have to be exactly the same? Why can't they just be what you want to make them? But no. Loads of people making... I reckon the only way to grow, real only way to grow on YouTube, is to have a how to grow on YouTube channel. That is literally the only thing that's out there that does anything. And even then, they just make the shit up as they go along. Genuinely. As I said the other day, I'm sick and tired of just people over 40 and 50. There's loads of these. They've had one video that's blown up, and then they've become a how to do well on YouTube channel. Why? Why you give me advice? you've had one video that's absolutely smashed it, fair enough, but why are you suddenly giving advice? And why is it the exact same advice copied and pasted from another 4 or 5 other YouTube gurus? Why? What's the point? What is the fucking point? Unless you're willing to come on and say, well, this is what I've done and it's completely different, then I'm not listening. I've had enough of it. They're doing me head in. All over the place for the last few years. It just seems to be a little bit different. Not as predictable as it should be either. And it annoys me that I only started really doing this in 2022, arse end of 2022. Because I've had this, if you have a look at the birth dates of channels, my channel was 2006. I've had this channel. My first videos were on there in 2008, 2009. I didn't realise you could have a YouTube channel. I just thought it was somewhere to throw a couple of videos and share it with people. I didn't realise it could be a thing. Could have been doing this for years, but no. Go back about 5 or 6 years ago, anybody could have done well. We've all decided to join when it's at its worst because everyone's doing it. COVID has made people realise you can make a living out of being sat at home. Trying to format your thumbnails into a brand with a specific font and colours. That does seem to help. That genuinely does seem to help. And let's have a look at mine. I'm not going for colours so much as the font. If you have a look, I don't know if you can see it on there. I use the same kind of font on most of these. Just so it looks, if you see them one, you'll sort of recognise it. And the same with the lives. The lives all started off as supposed to look like a possible Smiths song album or record cover. Now if you see it, it's going to be a block colour, a picture and then a title over the top, which is a song by The Cure at the moment. It used to be Smith's song titles, now it's The Cure. So I'm doing the same thing where I'm just trying to make it so it's sort of, you can see it and sort of go, right, that's got to be it's using the same coloured text in the same font. Or it's the same, I can recognise it's a live from Nick, but yeah, if you can do it into a specifically recognisable thing, people will just straight away, must be one of Adam's. I think you've got that anyway, but yeah, if you're going for something that's genuinely 100% straight away, that's Adam's. It can't do you any harm, can it? Yeah, loads of advice from YouTube gurus is wrong, absolutely 100%. vidIQ were talking about it last week about they used to go on about tags. Make sure you get your tags done. And then a fella from YouTube, Todd Dupree, came out and went, no, we don't use tags, the shit. Then they've had to come back and say, well, we said this for years, but apparently it's rubbish. Yeah, man, trying to work out the hours needed was an absolute nightmare. Plus 3 days ago is minus 365 days ago. It is absolutely bizarre trying to work it out. The only thing you can do is just keep on smashing it until one day you go, right, you can apply now. And once you do, that goes completely. Once you've applied, there's no more, how many hours did you do? What are your hours up to this week? It's just, yeah. There's too much analytics involved as well. Need more art, less artistry, less artisanship. You were sub to me when I was Tricadelic. I know, it's mad, isn't it? I was struggling to come up with some kind of theme for what the channel was going to be. Tricadelic has been used on everything. All my social media was Tricadelic. So as soon as I got this particular channel, it was just, it'll be Tricadelic. No one can pronounce it, no one can spell it, no one knows what it is. So I had to make it something that was a bit more what I am now, and I couldn't think of anything. Kev was talking about it, couldn't think of anything. And then one day, just positive mental attitude came from nowhere. And it sort of does sum up what I'm doing, so quite happy with that. But it has changed. Listening to people that were around and about just before COVID, when they said, as soon as that kicked in, everyone was sat at home. No one had anything to do. So everyone was watching YouTube, and then we can do this ourselves. It just blew and exploded, which is good for us, but also shit for us. Can't drop below 4,000 for longer than 2 months or it'll take it away. There's nowhere that on your, well there is actually, suppose, isn't there? Your hours for the year. But you can't tell the difference between shorts and longs on there, can you? Under analytics. Just go for watch hours for 365 days. That's a combination of shorts and longs. How do I know if that's more than 4,000 long form hours? Can't, can you? And I love that it's 39% more than the previous 365 days, despite the fact that I got monetised within the last 365 days. It's on its arse. Bizarro. Mondo Bizarro. Oh, Dennis Birdcam. That was one of my best ones. Dennis Birdcam. But also, look at that one. Or look at the 2 and 3 on there. Southport to Liverpool Airport drive and drive Southport to Everton Football Club. They got fairly decent watch hours, considering all he were was a GoPro in the front of the car and a little bit of music thrown over the top of them. Get out, when you get your car sorted, get out and start recording that as well. Drive around the beautiful areas of Wales. People will watch that all day fucking long, mate. I would. Vic is back again. Big YouTubers are losing money and not getting views. They are losing them hand over fist. Even big YouTubers are missing out. They're not happy at all. And it seems to be that YouTube are pushing smaller channels. But the pain in the arse with that is, I think for, I don't know, what classes a small channel? Anywhere below 50,000 apparently, isn't it? So for, maybe they're pushing us a little bit more and not them, and they're seeing their arse and they're having a go at the YouTube hierarchy. This is my job. Well, it could be their job as well. Let them have a go. But it's all a bit weird. All a bit weird, if you ask me. That was a very quick walk. Too hot to walk, it is. And you don't want hot dogs. Oh my God, the hot dogs are adorable. You've got ahead of yourself. It's 98 degrees, and in real terms, that's about 600 degrees Celsius, isn't it? Is it about 35, 36, 37? They're back in the pool, and you're watching us again. Fantastic. You have a massive dashboard now. Matron. Needs to get a camera. And what to get for that record. I picked up, I've got a couple of GoPros because I've got fucking cameras everywhere, obviously. GoPros are quite handy because I've got a wide field of view. Just stick them in the dashboard, in the front. I've got a thingy. What is the form I'm talking about? There's a sticker that you can get. Sticks to the dashboard, and then it's got a GoPro mount. So I've got that on there. Throw the GoPro on and just let that go inside the car. I've also got, these are incredible, by the way. That is magnetic. That can stick on the car with, I don't know, any connector with something stuck to it, with a camera stuck to it. A GoPro especially, because there's no real weight in a GoPro. And it won't disappear anywhere. It won't fall off the car. You don't need suckers because they do come off. I've got loads of mad shit like that. I was going to do it with this. It's quite handy for the camera. And it's got an up and a downer. You need an up and a downer occasionally for your cameras. That's heavy enough to sit on the car as well. Not while it's moving though. So you can't even get it off the metal chair there. One of those. And then have I got something here that I can plug into it? Just like a ball mount or something. One of those, stick it on the car. Absolutely brilliant. I think that was 15 quid and I've used it for about the last year. Nothing has ever fell off the car with that. Tis biling. I did, these are my glasses. Do you know what happened to them? They fell out, and it felt like and sounded like they were bouncing underneath the chair, but they didn't. They bounced it off the bottom of the chair and moved forward into the footwell, but then tucked themselves behind the mat. Ali Ali, oh, you're dozing off. No worries, no worries. Bonne nuit, mon chéri. If you're out tomorrow, just tie your shoelaces, no running. So many toys, I know. Need a pretty hefty memory card to record an hour-long drive. You do. You don't need to. If you're doing it, it doesn't need to be in full 4K or anything like that. It's handy if you can, but 2.7K, 2K, 1080p for a drive is still good enough. They're not massive. The problem with the GoPros though is that they have a tendency to overheat. So I've also got about 600 phones, which is handy. And your phone, if you've got a half decent card in there as well, you can mount that to the dash. With the same mounts that I've got, I can mount another thing that sticks to it, and then the phone goes in and you can record all bloody day with them. The driving videos that I do are really simple to do as well. And I'm driving from Southport to Liverpool Airport. A lot of it's on the M57. Not even a nice drive, it's shit. Driving around Wales would look amazing. Make a bit of AI music to go over the top of it. I've done loads of trip hop stuff over mine. Seems to work quite well, and then off it goes. No good for Victor. Yes, genuinely, I mean, the GoPros are nice, they really are. I haven't tried a DJI Action yet. I might do one time. But the GoPros overheat really easy. You got 4K recording on your phone. It will look amazing. You don't even need 4K. Unless you are punching into it. If you're using it to really punch into it and go deep into what you know, if you want to stop it occasionally and there was a nice thing I seen over there, just zoom right in, you can do. I've got 8K on this and I've never tried it, just because I don't need it. 1080p, it'd look great on YouTube just for the driving video. But Wales is such a beautiful country. Just throw a phone in there or something, if you can. Let it point forward. If you're using 4K, it'll look great on there as well. You can render it as high or as low as you want. Just have a bit of a drive round. Throw a bit of music over the top. What more can you ask for? ASMR, chill. People love chilled stuff. On mine, I'm not even ranting on mine. It's just a little bit of trip hop and off you go. People can stick it on if they want to relax for a bit. There's loads of stuff, man. Or even get down to the front if you can. Live stream from the front. You don't even need to talk or anything. Just point whatever you're recording on or wherever you're streaming on towards the sea. Let the sound of the seagulls, the sound of nature. Just do that for ages. Loads of people in there love my Dennis Birdcam streams. Not because I'm talking on there. They're just talking to each other and there's the sound of nature and maybe the occasional bird appears. Brilliant. Dead relaxed. And you get loads of hours out of it. As I can show you on that. I've just showed you, haven't I? A Dennis Birdcam. That was 86.5 hours. Just out of one video. Ridiculous. 61 subs. That was literally me just sat in the back garden having a cup of tea. No mic on. It was listening to the birds and I was occasionally putting a little message in the chat with the wonderful people. You went to Abu Dhabi this week. That's a nice drive, very bendy. That's the kind of thing, mate, genuinely. There's loads of YouTube stuff of people driving because it looks dead nice. I'd get all over that. I'd be all over that like a tramp on a butty. In fact, I love doing Dennis Birdcams because it's the same as this. Same people in the chat. If you do it as a portrait as well, it then gets shown in the shorts feed. So occasionally you get loads of other people jumping in. What's this all about? Oh, it's just a Dennis Bird cam. We're watching birds. Oh, I like this. Subbed. It's brilliant. But I also do me pre-Everton game streams, which they really helped last year as well when I was going for the hours. I got like the last game I got 1,000 views on the pre-stream coffee one. Not a huge amount of hours, but enough to make a difference. If you do a few of them, just a few live streams on portrait, no matter where you are, it doesn't half add up. So if you live anywhere that's nice, anywhere where there's nature, anywhere where you can point a device and leave it running, people will love it. They will love it. We're wondering what to do with your Aguera. Aguera. I can't fucking speak English, never mind any other languages. Your Aguera channel. There's loads of stuff, mate. Loads of stuff. If you go on like the homepage and have a look to see what's either trending or doing well at the moment, loads and loads of stuff. People are just doing what they feel like again. It's brilliant. Starling live stream. Genuinely, if you can find anything, I mean, people will sit and watch. People are watching the Swedish moose thing, aren't they? The moose drive or whatever it's called. Hour after hour of people just wandering with moose around them. Anyone will watch anything. It's brilliant. Live streams are brilliant for that. You don't need to do anything either. Not like this, where you have to sit in front of it and talk. None of that. Just point something at something and sit off and talk to them in the chat. Boss. Plus, if you've got people like we have, any excuse to have a chat to each other in any chat. Love it. Love it. Seafront has changed now. You can't park on the front anymore. Not on North Beach. Bastards. You must be able to get somewhere though. I mean, last night I did a sunset stream just Southport, pointing out towards the horizon with the sun dropping down. Loads of people in there. Brilliant. It also, I love doing that because it gets me out the house. Rather than just being sat in the house watching a telly or pissing about, I'll go out and I'll watch the sunset, which is gorgeous anyway. I'm in the fresh air. There's people bouncing around. There's just, I don't know, it feels nice. And then loads of people are watching as well, so we can have a chat. It's brilliant. If you're struggling, do a few of them. We'll join in. And you would be surprised how many hours you can get. Trying to see what's the problem with this is the content. When it gives you the how many hours, it gives you the after the stream hours, the watch hours, as a VOD, if you know what I mean. Lives. Where are they? I mean that, yeah. This is how good this is. This had 9 views and 0.1 watch hours. 19 people were watching live at the same time, but it was 1.9 thousand people were watching it. So even if it's only a little bit at a time, that adds up, genuinely adds up. No idea how to live stream and chat on your phone. Piece of piss, mate. Absolute piece of piss. If you've got the YouTube app, you can do it directly out of that. That's how I do my ninja streams. In fact, should we have a look now? Whether it'll allow me to show you. Oh no, it won't. Well, there's a little plus at the bottom of it, so you click on that. Live. You can click on next. Pardon the massive light. Click on next. Click on some settings and just press go live, and then there you are, you're live. It's amazing, man. You'd be surprised just how many hours you can get up to. And if you're struggling for the last couple of hundred while you're there and you don't want to lose any, just doing a live once a week or even once a month will cover what you're losing from last year. It is The only reason why I'm monetized really, apart from people absolutely hammering Mandy, absolutely hammering me videos, is because I did loads of lives. If I hadn't done that, I'd have still been struggling against it now, to be honest. Still park on South Beach. There's walking videos like Rambalak in Tokyo. Absolutely brilliant. People are bored shitless. If you see something different, I'll watch that. I'm the same myself. If I'm just scrolling through YouTube and someone says live stream from, it's somewhere I haven't been before, I'll watch that. If there's a volcano going off in Iceland, I'll watch that. If it's someone just making dinner in Italy, I'll watch that. You know what I mean? Everyone's a nosy bastard, aren't they? Live streams are brilliant for that. But if you're trying to get that last couple of 100 hours, or you're just trying to stop losing hours from last year, throw yourself on a live. Just go somewhere, point a camera, and then as it's going, you can answer questions and chat on your phone while it's going. Binge watch trauma flashbacks. Fantastic band, supported 8 Mile Radius in Toronto in 1972. If you do any lives, it'll be on your personal channel. Yeah, it'd be nice to do something different to coffee. It is. I find it really good, genuinely. We know what kind of community we've got. I find it great because I can't go to the pub anymore. I can't see me mates in Liverpool and go to the pub anymore. Now I've got this, and it's the same. It's the same chat. It's the same people taking a piss out of each other. Having a connection to people. It's really good. And you can connect with people that you'd never come across in real life otherwise. The amount of people I've met on here, just through here, is crazy. ABBA's really good for storms in the autumn. Live, again, when we had the really bad storms a few years ago, the fella from, it was Big Jet, wasn't it? Big Jet TV, was getting millions and millions of views worldwide. That took his channel through the roof, just because he was streaming from Heathrow while the storms were on. Anyone will sit and watch something. I'll watch that. If there's no more planes coming in, what else is going on while there's a hurricane going on in the UK? Wales seafront, or there's a storm, let's have a look what that's like. Genuinely be fantastic for stuff like that. People are nosy bastards. Southport sunset. The amount of people that just went, I don't know what Southport looked like during the sunset. Really nice. Bye. Sound. Thank you for your 20 minutes view time. Much appreciated. YouTube's such a fantastic thing. It's not just short. It's always short to piss off, to be honest with you. It's not just long form. There's all kinds of stuff you can connect with people, but live streams are brilliant for it. Love doing that. So good to connect with people in real time as well. Seeing lives of snowstorms and tornadoes in America. It is great, isn't it? Again, places that I would never go to. I could never go to, the Far East, and someone showing you typhoon terriers that's going on. I'll watch that. Travel ones. Again, sunset live in Bali. Who wouldn't watch sunset live in Bali? I would. And no doubt someone in Bali would watch sunset live in ABBA, or storms live in ABBA or something. I've just levelled up. Not having that. We're not having that one. Donna Pass snowstorms. Yeah. The amount of people who are interested in what's going on everywhere in the world. Loads of options, man. Drives in your car around that beautiful, beautiful country. Hikes if you can manage it. Your phone has 256 gig storage but can't take a memory card. What's mine? I think mine's the same, you know. That one is anyway. You've got to keep on top of the videos. That's the only problem. Keep on top of the videos, and then once you've filled it up, connect it to your laptop or to your Mac or something. Drop it onto there and then deal with it from there onwards. I've got a little thing, a little hard drive, a mini hard drive, and a fire cable. Is it a fire cable? The quick ones. Take that with you. You can plug it into your phone, and you can then use a Blackmagic. There's a Blackmagic app you can use on your phone. You can then sell it to save to a hard drive or a thumb drive or something, as long as you can plug it into your phone. There's loads of options, man. You went through a phase of Volcano, what you did. You bought the Peugeot, fantastic stuff. You're loving it so far. You're loving it, loving it, loving it. You're loving it like that. Do you really like it? Is it wicked? That's what she said. She did. She did. It's only small, but there's 15 stone behind it. But there's loads of options out there. Loads. Plus the quality of stuff that you make is decent. It's not going to be slop. There's enough slop out there that we don't need to add to it, but yours will be sound. And it's such a lovely country. So if you're doing driving ones or nature ones or just pointing the camera somewhere, people will watch, definitely. I would. I will. In fact, I don't just would, I will. But also, if you're getting close, let us know in advance. Just jump on and do a Q&A. A Q&A live. Do you have any... And ask people in the community, can you think up some coffee-related questions? And then we'll do a Q&A live. Build up your hours that way as well. Still coffee-related. Still information going out there, but your hours are going up, man. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Do you know, I'd be absolutely fantastic for other people's channels apart from my own. There's a hole in the centre box which you didn't catch. It's a bit small and it's substantially less power than you used to. Struggles up hills. That sounds like me, to be honest with you. I'm like that at the moment. Does it get you from A to B? That's the thing to look out for, isn't it? Does it get you from A to B without using RAC? Then you're alright. Plus, when you're monetised, you can buy a Ferrari. There you go. You heard it here first. I'll buy a Citroen Berlingo, you can buy a Ferrari. Already saving for your next car. As long as you got something that can get you your mobile and stuff, that's all you need, innit, man? And then when you're ready, you'll move on to something bigger and faster and whatever you need. Definitely. I had to do the same thing. I had to go through a 1.4, was it, or 1.4 Volkswagen Polo, a 1.6 Nissan Primera, a 1.6 Toyota Avensis, before I made it into the 2 litre category. And now I'm there, I'm not going back. Love you, baby. I love my car. You know exactly what you're saving for. It's not a Ferrari. Oh, you've got... YouTuber, man. Once you're a pro YouTuber, you have to have either a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, or... Well, actually, no, for a YouTuber, you need to have a BMW or an L322 Range Rover. That's all you ever drive, these fuckers. Best cars in the world. Where is it? It's getting sorted out at the moment. It's broken down. BMWs and Range Rovers just break down constantly, and yet they're always telling us they're the best cars in the world. Wankers. Wankers. Oh, bloody hell, look at the time. Look at the time. What's going on here? What have we done? Why are we going on? Carrying on like it's 1999. Or a tank for a drive-through. Mackey's. Was it Mark Thomas who did that? Should check him out, he's brilliant. Right, I'm clearing the screen. You know what that means. You know what that means. Saving for a Subaru Outback Series 405. 2.5 litre Subaru Outback with a CVT gearbox. There you go. Very specific needs. You won't go wrong with that. You'll get that in no time. Heady all amongst others, yeah. No worries. Oh, it's going to press the wrong button. Why am I trying to press the wrong button? I have to press the right button, and you know which button it is, don't you? Dancing shoes. And that's that.
Hoo-yah!